Tiger Nation, D.I. Love family, Garden Yard crew. Listen, this is Coach O, your assistant head coach of JSU football. I had to bring in a special guest today to help me relay this message to you. We are less than how many days, though?
90.
90 days. We're less than 90 days away from kickoff in Atlanta, Georgia. ABC, your Tigers gonna be live. But guess what? Before we get to that point, we gotta take care of the vet first. We're gonna fill up our stadium before we fill up somebody else's, right? So this is what I need from you. I need you to go do what, Zoe?
Get your damn tickets.
Listen, we sold over 6,000 season tickets last year, but this is your homeboys now. I'm from Jackson, Mississippi. The head coach is from Macomb, Mississippi. These are people. And we are in the building ready to rock and roll. So Zoe, what do we need them to do?
Get your damn tickets.
Today, tomorrow, money order, check, cash, it don't matter. Just go to the vet and purchase
your mother tickets.
Guard the yard. Can't wait to see you this fall. We got 4 homecomings. 4 homecomings, not just one. Be there for all of them. Let's go.
What up? What up? What's good, Tiger Nation? What's up, everybody? What up, big dog?
What's up, man? Can y'all hear me?
Hear you loud and clear, brother. Hear you loud and clear. What's up, everybody, man? Appreciate the patience.
What's up, D.I. Love family?
I had a funny thing happen, bro. You know, I got a new phone, so I don't know if I got people that if you text me and you did not get a reply from me, it's probably because my messages aren't going through. So man, I'm getting it's crazy. It you know how it is when you're switching up and you got a new phone. But anyway, nevertheless, man, we back. We back, man. TGIF, man, we back. Welcome to the live JSU Sports Chat. Y'all know who I am. Ken Clark. It's big brother Zoe. We back, man. Had a fun vacation, man. Had a much needed time off. How you been, bro? What's been up with you? I know we went live yesterday, but we're gonna act like we didn't. Y'all be sure to go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the share button. Let everybody know we in this thing. We back, and we got a lot to cover, man. It's been a while, man. Good to see everybody. 300 plus in the room already, and y'all come on in, man. Get comfortable. Sorry we had to make y'all wait so long before y'all see us again. We getting ready for Swag Media Day next week. So I got the camera hooked up, and thing looking kind of clear over there, bro. You see me, don't you? I know you see me. That's how we gonna look next week, man. Tiger Talk will be in the building, Swag Media Day, man. What's on your mind, brother?
Man, it's another day in paradise. Another day. Hey, man, woke up as a champion. You know what I'm saying? Two-time defending Swag champion, man. So I feel pretty good, man.
Hey, Coach.
Like I said, just getting ready for Swag Media Day. And, yeah.
That's what's up, bro. Same here, man. Man, we definitely needed a good break, man. We needed a good break. And we ready, y'all. Hey, I just so y'all know, ain't no more breaks, though, dog. It's all gas, no breaks now. Literally. All gas, no breaks, man. Going all the way through the end of the year. And we're going to be working every week, man. So, yeah, man. Appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate everybody that have reached out, man, with the condolences. Man, I feel the love, man. I appreciate it. My grandma was a phenomenal woman. You know what I mean? Shout out to my whole family, any of my family members that are tuned in. We're going to celebrate grandma next Saturday, and we're going to make her proud, man. So
I did.
What did it say? It looked like?
No, somebody hit another jump shot today. I said, yeah, I did.
Yeah, no doubt. I lost a little weight. I found it, though. You know, you just can't see where it all went. Lost a little weight, trying to get in shape, man, trying to get ready for the season, man. Y'all, I was out in the sun, man, while I was taking a break, man. That sun was hitting me pretty hard. It's hot out there, man. Make sure y'all staying hydrated, man.
Well, who you telling?
Got plenty Gatorade, plenty water, plenty everything, man. Make sure you stay hydrated, man. We don't need anybody falling over, you know what I mean, as we get ready to go into this fun football season. Like the shirt, y'all like the shirt? Yeah, this is something that I actually had made. Zoe ordered these Amazon hoodies for me. And yeah, man, we got that thing. We got it out, man, and had one of the local vendors in Jackson, I think, put this together. I've had this on before, but I thought it'd be fitting to put this on tonight because, like I said, starting next week, Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club will be full effect, man, and Swag Media Day on Tuesday. I know they had MEAC Media Day. I saw a lot of people talking about some of the stuff that was going on.
This is appropriate every day.
That's every day. That's everyday attire right there, man. That is good stuff right there, brother. Indeed it is. Brother Willie T. Hey, appreciate the books, man. I got 3 books from Brother Willie T. Appreciate it. I just picked them up today, man. Definitely go dibble and dab up a nose. Got to make sure, we get our education on, man. But come on in, man. Get comfortable. So far, 4-5 in the room. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Ken, did you get a chance to go check out? No, I actually did not go over there and eat. Just spent some time with I took some time off, man, and just did a little something, man, and just got back and trying to get in the full effect, get in the flow of things, man. So other than that, we'll take some time, let everybody kind of come on in and get situated. Got a lot that we want to talk about. We'll go ahead and start here, Zoe. I saw something out there. I wanted to touch on this.
Before we actually get started, I did have an announcement. I meant to tell you this earlier. So, all DI Love family, Jacksonians, listen to me loud and clear. I know we got the correspondence in regards to the card mail out for the season tickets.
Oh, I got that already on deck to cover. I talked to Vaughn today. Go ahead, though.
I do want to let y'all know. Y'all want to listen very closely. If you get your card right now, if you lose your card,
yeah, we're gonna cover that.
You can get you another one. It's gonna cost you $50.
See, you jumping ahead right now, because Vaughn sent out some specific stuff she wanted us to cover. But keep going. Matter of fact, it's on the page, and we'll just go there. But keep going, bro.
So I'm gonna say it again. If you lose your card, in order to get another one, it's gonna cost you $50. Parking passes. You have your parking pass. If you lose your parking pass, you can get another one at the cost of $150. So I'm telling you this so it will behoove you to keep up with your stuff when you get it. That's true too. If you got your phone, you good. Because the issue, the thing that we're dealing with, a lot of people want to come up with the one-off scenarios about having a physical ticket. And if I lose it, then y'all just come give me another one. No. Everything is totally different now. So again, if you lose your card, or if you lose your basically your QC code, you can get another one for $50. Parking passes, if you lose them, you can get another one for $150. So at some point, Key, you might want to clip this and play it for everybody in Jackson.
No, it's on the site. It's on the website. I actually was planning on actually covering it, but I look like I done. Y'all got to forgive me, man. When I say that's what I hate about getting a new phone, bro. Every app.
No, you don't have to come to Jackson to get your parking passes. You can either come to Jackson or they can mail them to you.
I'm sorry, man.
Look, while you sitting there pulling something up, it is July 21st in the year of our Lord 2023. The I Love family. I'm just gonna tell y'all, next season, things will be different for your season tickets. It would behoove you
what the?
to get your season tickets because there will be some things that will be done differently next year. And if me and my bro have our way, which we may,
I'm gonna get into that, Vaughn. Hold on just a second.
there's a good chance that a particular home game may not be included in your season ticket package if we have our way. So,
bro, what the fuck?
like I said, just bear in mind, if you get your card or you got your QC code, keep up with it. Because if you lose it, it's going to be an additional $50. Parking passes, you can get another one. It'll be $150.
Hey, Vaughn, hold on just a second. Let me take this out the way. I'm not looking for the information you sent me. I can't mess with this phone right now, bro. Nothing is logged in, and I'm trying to log into my email account, and I forgot the password. The hell with it. Anyway, I'm just gonna go straight to the text message, and I'm gonna reiterate what Zoe said. So, like he said, if you lose so when they mail out everything for the season tickets, they're gonna mail out when you get it, like Zoe stated, you're gonna get your first card, gonna be free. If you lose your card or it's stolen, it's gonna be $50 to replace it. Parking passes, RV, and car tags, $150 to replace those. All this is on the website, but I want to make sure we go through the breakdown of the website. So, as she stated, when she talked to us today, it's imperative that we do it the way they're asking us to do it because, as she stated, if we do it the right way, it'll flow properly. So they're asking. Keep in mind, everybody, the first home game wins though, September the 23rd. So we got time, so we don't have to be in a hurry. Let's not bombard the ticket office. We were asked to actually cover this tonight and going forward. So I'm gonna give you this breakdown real quick. So beginning on Wednesday, listen to this, everybody. Wednesday, July the 26th, fans who have purchased season parking for the RV tailgate lot, the car tailgate lot, and listen to these specifically, lots A through D, they can pick their packet up between 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. on Wednesday. That means if you ain't in parking lot A through D, please don't come up there. Because if you do come up there, if you're in parking lot E, they can get it to you, but you're going to slow everything down. There's a designated day for you to come up there. So if you can, Wednesday, July 26th is going to be for the RV, the car tailgate lot, and lots A through D for them to pick up everything on Wednesday. Beginning on Monday, July the 31st, fans who purchase season tickets in the Tiger lot can pick up their package 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. That's July the 31st. All right, August the 1st, fans who purchase season tickets only, no parking, you come pick your stuff up on the 1st, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And only fans who have prepaid to have their season tickets mailed to them will receive them via mail, with mailouts beginning July the 26th. So just keep that in mind. Go to Go JSU Tigers. Go to the website. Matter of fact, let me drop this link in the chat, and then we'll move on. I don't even know if I can drop it in the chat. Hell, I can't even get in the StreamYard. Right? Bro, I picked the wrong time to start trying to reset the phone right before the daggum live stream, dog. Because I'm trying to get the code to get in the StreamYard, and I can't get in the code because my email ain't logged in. So somebody drop it in the chat, man. I can't do nothing with my phone. My phone is obsolete. And if you text me, I probably ain't going to see your text. I can see your text message, but you ain't going to see mine if I respond. So anyway, we'll make it work. We'll make it do what it do. That's what it is on there. Go to the school website, and all that information is on there. Somebody said they heard OnlyFans. What you talking about? I don't know what they talking about on there. Anywho, let's get back to it, man. Real quick. What the hell is this? Why is this like that? I ain't do that. You do that?
I do what?
I don't know what that is. There we go. That was a different little setup. Anyway, man, shout out to Coach Reed and her staff. Today through the 23rd, they're actually going to be moving around. Look where they're going to be at, Zoe. You got Coach Reed going to be in Morrow, Georgia, and Orlando, Florida, recruiting. Then you got Coach Cousins will be in Morrow, Georgia, and Emerson, Georgia. They'll be in a town near you. So if you in these areas, Coach Williams is actually going to be in Louisiana. Hey, no problem, sis, no problem. Then Coach Campbell gonna be in Orlando. So the coaching staff out on the road, man. They moving around, man. They moving around trying to do a little something.
Yeah, man. Out here get this next recruiting class, man, so we can continue on our upward strike of being a mid-major power.
Yeah, bro. I definitely agree with that. You know what? I'm just gonna have to get this cold, though. I'm sorry, bro. Bear with me, dog.
All right. Well, look, while my man is doing that, I know a lot of you guys want to come in and
because I can't even drop the links until I just realized that.
You're good. I know you guys want to come in and actually get on to the facility, and we went live, but we'll still touch on that a little bit and get into it. But did want to say, I don't know, man. It seemed like for all the good you try to do, I guess what's the old saying? New levels create new devils.
Hey, you said something then. Don't worry, we're gonna get on it, y'all. Y'all just bear with. Listen,
And,
just hang tight. I'm gonna get this phone right. I got it. Zoe was already ahead of me on his phone game. He had that S23 Ultra. See, we Droid life over here. I know y'all iPhone users don't understand the excellence that come with a Droid, but I cracked my screen and got a new S23 Ultra. So I'm literally trying to come on in this thing. But keep going, bro. I didn't mean to cut you out, dog.
Yeah, you be like me, man. I'm freezing on this thing, but we'll have a new laptop up and running tomorrow. So that should fix all my little visual and audio issues. But yeah, man, new levels create new devils, and I was even seeing where even when we sit here and say, well, we're trying to big up JSU and everything that we accomplished. Let me just let everybody here know, man. When I big up JSU, I don't have to put down any other HBCU to big up JSU. And as Coach Prime used to say, don't let my confidence offend your insecurity. So me celebrating something that we've done or that we acquired, or stating a fact of something that we're doing that's elevating over other HBCUs, is not putting down other HBCUs. I'm highlighting something that we're doing or in the process of doing or getting done. And me bigging up myself is not putting somebody else down, man. We gotta get past this. And I've been seeing a lot of this in the past 3 days rather. And that goes for any of y'all, man. Don't ever shrink or decide not to put yourself up or celebrate anything that you've done or feel good about what you did. And I'm just saying, man, it's crazy. But yeah, man, we got we'll have everything out with regards to where you guys can see everything with regards to the new facilities the beginning of next month. And even they pull the curtain back a little bit, but even that will actually be will come to a stop next week. So, but we'll reveal everything in about 3 weeks. Yeah, in about 3 weeks, we'll reveal everything to you guys, and you can see everything. And but I did let the cat out of the bag in regards to why we had to swear to secrecy, because this was supposed to be a surprise to the players.
It still is,
and it still in essence kind of is. But that's the reason why we couldn't say anything when we mentioned the initiative, because we have tons of players that watch the platform, and we couldn't let the cat out the bag. But we got a lot going on, so, and we'll just pretty much go from there, man. Any of you guys in the chat, man? Anyone of you guys making the trip to Birmingham next week? If so, drop in the comments. And looking forward to Swipe Media Day this year. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see, where we stack up. The home kickoff time will be 6 p.m. except homecoming. Homecoming, I believe, is a 1 or 2 o'clock kickoff. I believe it's 1 o'clock. All right, tomorrow you coming to Swipe Media Day? Cool. We'll see you there. But yeah, all home games will be at 6 p.m. except homecoming.
All right, let's boogie, man. Sorry about that, everybody. I wanted to make sure that everybody else got the link to the chat. Yeah, man. Anyway, let me back it up a little bit, man. Let's go ahead and do this first. First thing first, like Zoe talked about, we did touch on this. Shout out to Coach Beef. Shout out to Coach Kendrick. They dropped a couple of photos, letting everybody know that we got some things brewing at Jackson State University, man. Mm-hmm. As we always say, they put out a couple of photos. I was shocked. We actually got a video today. Loving what we're seeing, man. Fresh paint. The beams are getting painted navy blue. It looks like they about to throw in a new floor, and we're gonna stop right there. We ain't gonna go no further with what is actually happening at the university. This is what they're showing, right? So I know Zoe telling me leave it alone, but I'm on this one. I'm gonna just take this one on the chin because I feel like I want to touch on this real quick. Zoe and I have been doing this for not even a year yet of doing live streams and coming to you guys. Every time we come live, I want everybody to listen to what I'm saying when I say this. Every time we've come live, we have said to you guys ad nauseum, nonstop, we have said we do not stand in front of the university. We said that. We have said that we work in conjunction. We do it's a on top of, it's a inside. Everything that we have done, we have said that. We have come on this live stream and we have defended Jackson State when no one was there to defend Jackson State publicly, right? The chaos that was going on gave us our occasion. So there's nobody that needs to feel the need to go out and make sure it be known, because I've seen a lot of rhetoric. We've seen a lot of people talking, a lot of people yapping. Shout out to my brother, Jeff Lights. Jeff made a video yesterday, and we're going to go right to it. Jeff made a video yesterday, and Jeff talked about possibly, and this is why. So when the coaches posted these photos, they tagged us, and they was like, we working. It's all subliminal. And as we said on the live stream yesterday, nobody has ever, we still have not told y'all what the 50,000 is for. We have not we ain't let the cat out the bag. We ain't said nothing, right? But people feel the need. Like, you go and look at this, and I'm not even gonna highlight it, but I'm gonna put it out there, because if the person that that said this is watching, then there would have been no need for this. Now, I want to say this. I'm gonna make this very clear. And this ain't personal. This ain't a shot at nobody. Jeff Lice is in Louisville, Kentucky. You're looking at two people that's probably that's as connected at Jackson State as there is when it comes to sports right now. That's out here giving conversation from a media standpoint. Jeff did the same thing everybody else did, but except Jeff has a platform. Jeff will go and take a look. He'll see some stuff out there, and he'll say, "Oh, this must be what that's for. Oh, that must be why that's there, because they tagged this person." And he kind of put two and two together. Everybody knows that. Like, so it was a simple notion to try to go out and say that. I understand what he was trying to do. Matter of fact, when we went live yesterday, we said something, and I'm gonna repeat myself one more time, and I'm gonna do it one time and one time only. So hopefully everybody's tuned in. Now, one time have you seen me and Zoe and the team that come together to do what we do? We ain't done this for clout, because that $50,000 was raised by a collection of several folks that had donated, whether it was $5, $10, $100, $50, $1,000, whatever. Everybody put in on that. That was a special call for a specific initiative that was communicated to us, and we said, you know what, why not? And we got active. We made it happen in about 2 weeks. It was a great deal. It's pretty dope, right? So it was a natural thing for him to think that because he sees a photo, the coaches tag us, they know we made a fundraiser and we ain't said nothing, right? There is no reason for anybody that has inside information at Jackson State to be tied to any organization at Jackson State to go on a YouTuber's page that knows that this YouTuber has no inside information and he's using context clues to have to highlight the fact that you got to make sure that you know that this right here, they didn't do this right here. When we said that, you do not have to guard. My question to the people that feel like they need to go out on the front lines and make sure that y'all know that KC-1400 Media Group and them, they ain't got nothing to do with it. The school was already doing this, as if we ain't already said that. I said this yesterday. What you're not going to see us do is, unlike someone that might take credit for something that they might have slightly contributed to, in no way are we trying to stand in front of the university. All you have to do is simple math. You don't have to. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Everybody knows that if you put together $50,000, that ain't enough to renovate no damn weight room. Come on, what we thinking about? So why do you feel the need to have to go out and talk to somebody that ain't even plugged in like that? When you ain't even heard the people that actually raised the money say nothing. But let me tell you what I got from that, Zoe. People want to make sure that they go out there and let it be known. We don't want them folk getting no credit for nothing. You ain't got to do that. We're advocates for JSU. You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody out here working harder than what we working right now. That's not a knock to nobody. I'm talking about in the space that we're in. This is not a shot to nobody. Jeff Light said shouldn't have to go make no damn apology video. And I'm going to tell you how I know somebody reached out to him. It wasn't just a comment. Because Jeff makes an apology video and mentions the Tiger Fund. How the hell does Jeff Lacey know about
You know what the Tiger Fund is?
If that ain't somebody felt the need to call this man to make sure he know, we want to make sure you know that $50,000 that they raised over there on that channel. See, we ain't trying to take no credit from the university, fool. We're trying to help the university. But the problem with us is, because see, I don't get tired. This is our mission. This is what we're here for. This is why people say, I'm sick of dealing with folks. I'm sick of dealing with us. Because every time we try to do something, people want to make we ain't doing that. We're not doing this for clout. And I don't give a damn if people got a problem with Zoe and Ken or whoever the hell you think it is getting some type of shine. We'll give you the shine. We want to see Jackson State thrive at its best. I don't want the clout. You don't ever have to give me credit. Because guess what, Zoe? Did you put up 50,000? No. Did I put up 50,000? Heck no. It was the family. It was the community. It was a collective effort. Y'all want to check a YouTuber that ain't even plugged. Y'all know that man ain't tight. Jeff got it. That's a good brother doing good work. Y'all know if he sees something, he gonna talk about it. He talk about everything. So what the hell do we feel like we got to go? Let me make sure Jeff know that wasn't. Yes, I'm gonna be the first. Let me say this. We got the best athletic director in the game, if I do say so myself. How many times have you seen me and Zoe come on here and talk about let me ask you a question. When the public was kicking our ass, I said when the public was kicking at Jackson State's ass and saying Jackson State was mismanaging money, Jackson State mishandled prime, Jackson State did this, Jackson State did that. My question is, where were you then on the front lines to make sure that them people that was putting all them videos out with the false information, why you wasn't in their stuff making sure that they didn't know exactly what transpired? And here you got folks that are we advocates. We don't care nothing about no clout. We'll be the first ones to tell you. Shout out to the foundation. Shout out to the Blue Bengals. Shout out to the Tiger Fund. Shout out to the AD. Shout out to everybody that's doing everything. We are working in conjunction. And here's the thing. You either want the money or you don't. What happens if we say, all right, you know what the hell with it? We ain't gonna do nothing no more. All right, work can be done. Okay, whoop the damn do. Hand clap for you for going out there telling somebody that don't already know what's going on, that this is what's going on. Just so you can know for sure that you let it be known that Ken and Zoe them ain't getting no, they ain't the ones that's the reason why there's no renovating. They not renovating no weight room. That's from the foundation. As if we didn't already say that. As if we ain't already said that. And let me ask you another question, and I'll move on. Why you won't come on our videos and comment to us? Because you ain't got nothing to comment on. If there was a problem with something said publicly, you would have came and checked us. Ain't nobody called us and checked us. Y'all don't even know yet. We keep telling y'all it will be specified. So we said we're going to do a full interview with the coaching staff. And then we're going to tell you plain as day what we used the money for, what the initiative was. When have we not done an initiative and not showed the whole world what it is that we're doing? So I'll tell you, I'll denounce me for you. Listen, I'm a nobody. I ain't in the business of trying to get no clout. I don't want to get no shine. I ain't the face of nothing. All we trying to do is make sure that we do our part to help Jackson State be great. Now, that's the last time I'm going to deal with that, and I'm going to address that. But please, if you want to talk, I just was trying to figure out how in the hell is everybody talking about a $50,000 when the people that actually did it got a YouTube channel. And we go live. Just come talk to us. We'll tell you. And I'm saying it like this right here. Sometimes you got to just let people just roll. Even if they feel like, this is what I'm saying. Zoe, can I ask you a question? What harm? I ain't gonna say that. I guess it was some harm for because people might feel like, well, you know, Jeff has a big audience. So we want to make sure that Jeff don't put the wrong information out there because we don't want these folks out here thinking that these alums that did their little 50,000. You notice what I said? Their little 50,000. They ain't. You know, they was already in the works. I could tell you a little bit. Matter of fact, I could give you a little bit more help on everything, even when it comes down to budget, how much, what costs, and all that good stuff. We have been a part of those conversations. So, but again, we don't break news and we ain't trying to tell nobody nothing. What we're here for is to do what we do. We're going to set the record straight, and I don't give a damn who don't like it because you can't stop what I'm doing. We ain't tied to Jackson State like that. This platform, this is our platform. What do we want to do with it? We ain't disrespecting university. Y'all know that. Y'all know we love Jackson State more than just as anybody out here, man. Come on, y'all. That ain't necessary. But I ain't gonna address that no more. But I beg of you, please come talk to us. We talk back, and we gonna stay unified. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm gonna address that though. I'm gonna address it. I mean, that's how we gonna. And again, I don't give a damn if you got a problem with it, because y'all come in the comments. Y'all know how I get down. You get disrespectful. You get silenced. Yes, I said it. I know a lot of people that don't like the fact that we hush the haters over here. We ain't trying to engage with haters. We ain't. So at the end of the day, clout is a terrible drug, and I don't want no parts of it. I don't want nothing to do with clout. I don't give a damn. You don't give us no shine. We're going to do the work, and you're going to see what we do. You're going to see what we do. I'm just trying to tell you. Everybody can't say it. Everybody can't say that. And if you think it's so easy to do, you do it. Go ahead. You do it. Because if I really had to say why we did what we did, Zoe, it might get a little shaky, and we gonna have to leave that alone. Because y'all don't want to hear the real conversations that me and Zoe be having offline. Because we are respectful, and we're gonna continue to be respectful. We ain't trying to throw them. This is not about us versus anybody thing. This is about what can we do to help our dear old college home be the greatest version of itself that we possibly can. Yeah, I can say some stuff. I don't know how many schools you know out there that got multiple foundations, but the reality of the matter is that if we're being honest, there's a reason why there's a Tiger Fund and a Blue Bingle and a 1400 Club and everything else. Why isn't there just one big association? Well, probably because we could do a better job at being unified. Now, if you take that as a shot, I don't know the details of everything, but I'm just telling you like this right here. I guess it sounded a lot better when Coach Prime asked the question. I'm going to say that again, though. It might sound a little better when head coach that just walked in the room that asked that question, because I was in the room when Coach Prime asked that. Why are there so many different separate groups? Didn't nobody have an answer then. The reason is because we tend to, every time there's a problem, we always tend to throw each other away. And it's like, oh man, this person don't, So with this out, anyway, I'm done with that. I'm saying this out of love, though. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I ain't in the best, I'm dealing with emotions and everything. So I'm already a passionate dude. But at the end of the day, you see that type of stuff, and I almost comment, and it's always like, don't you dare, don't you go out there and comment on that. He didn't even want me to address it, but I told him I'm gonna address it anyway, because I just felt the need to do it. So I'm just saying, I'm saying this out of love. I ain't taking no shot at nobody. And at the end of the day, if you don't like it, don't talk to me. I ain't looking for no new friends, no way, but I ain't trying to be disrespectful. So at the end of the day, I ain't got none but love for y'all. And I got, but we are focused. We on a mission, man. Matter of fact, I got something for them, though. Okay. Let's talk about it. Friends of KC-1400 Inc. I'm going to let y'all see. You go out to Givelify right now. All initiatives going forward is going to go through the nonprofit. I wanted to put that up there. I want y'all to see that we ready. We officially available. We received a few donations, and we created our own foundation. Not that it's something, we got specific things that we want to do, but I just wanted to put the mission out there so y'all all can see what our mission is. The mission of Friends of KC-1400 Inc. is to provide strategic financial support to Jackson State University through collaborative initiatives that stabilize and enhance the viability of all students. So if there's any way possible that Zoe, myself, and the family can make things a little bit better for the students at DI Love, Jackson State University, Zoe, are we going to do it? You damn right we're going to do it. Zoe and I was on the phone today having a conversation with a very important figure, someone that actually relocated back to Jackson State because there was a crisis. That was a crisis that transpired about a year ago, a water crisis. And guess what? We looming for a whole nother one. But see, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do what, Zoe? We're trying to stop being so damn reactive and be proactive. That's why we create something to where I want to make sure y'all see that. Y'all see that where it say tax deductible organization. That means if you donate now, you get a tax break. You get a tax deduction for all your contributions to the found, for what we're trying to do. So when we get ready to go purchase pallets of water, if we want to purchase pallets of Gatorade, hell, if we want to buy some supplies or whatever we want to do, get fans for the sideline because it's ass crack hot outside. Y'all be sure to go ahead and hit that. You can go right there. You can go see it for yourself. Go to Givelify right now. And if you want to drop something in the pot, you get that. You go ahead and do that. And we'll be more. So I'm putting this out there because I really want to make sure that I highlight something. Because this is something that we want to try to work on. We're gonna have 4 different legs, man. 4 legs to this thing. And I don't care if y'all know. It ain't like we ain't moving this. It ain't no secret. It's a public organization. Go do your research. Go do what you do. You know what, Jamila? I got to talk about how awesome she is. She did something today, Zoe. You can see it. You just go to the app. This is awesome. I'm going to donate to Friends KC-1400 memorandum of Ken's grandmother. Let's all give a call. Wow. Appreciate that. Grandma was 93 years old. She donated $93, man. Ain't that something?
Yo, you share. Yes, it is, my bro. You share. It's Givelify. Givelify.
Yeah. It's give. Yeah, like Zoe said. I'll give it to you now. Because what we're trying to do, we got a PayPal. It's like Give Lifey. It's like give lifey, right? But no, that's what it is. You go there now, you go pull up, you're gonna see friends of KC-1400 Inc., man. And this is the thing. We're not trying to stand in the way of nothing. You do everything that you've been doing, but if you want to help us do some of the things that we're looking to do, I told y'all we're specialists, man. We keep telling y'all we're specialists. We specialize in specific tasks, and what we're trying to do is create a task force. And listen, Zoe, we talked about this. Y'all think every time we come on, we talk about y'all do realize we can't do nothing without money. And then with a nonprofit, it ain't a for-profit. It ain't like we keep that money. We take that money and we use that money for what we're pushing to do. For four legs, we have a general fundraising leg. We have a second one is a community leg, which allows us to do community aspects. Number 3 is going to be an environmental aspect. And then number 4, the other one was what do we have wrote down? We talked about it today. I got to write it down, but we'll come back. We actually in the process of working on that. But the point that I'm making is we're working on some stuff with clean water. We're working on a clean water initiative for Jackson State students, and we've been able to partner with someone that is in that arena, and we want to try to start building up a nest egg for that, so that in the event that when the university, because y'all do remember when we played Grambling last year, what was it, the first home game, though? One Grambling the first home game.
Mm-hmm.
What happened? It was hot as all outdoors outside, and we ran out of water. Now I know the donations of water came flowing in after the fact. The point that I'm making is there's supposed to be some support out there, man, and unfortunately, while people are too busy on YouTube pages trying to check YouTubers, we ain't assembling like we need to assemble to get things grabbed as we should. So we'll do whatever we can do. You can't nobody stop us. You can't stop us from doing what we're doing now. If we got a passion to do it, why not? But instead we'll rather complain about it. But anyway, let's keep it moving, man. Again, we want to say shout out to the coaches and for getting the ball rolling on this right here. Coach Tamika Reed and her staff is on the road. July 29th and the 30th, you got Jackson State has a soccer ID camp for ages 14 and up. Sessions are going to be on the 29th and the 30th from it's going to be 1 and 2, and then from 10 to 12. Sessions 1 and 2 will be from 10 to 12 p.m. Session 3 will be July 30th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. It'll be $150 per participant. Course Swag Media Day, we touched on that. We all know that J.D. Martin and Devontae Davis will be the participants representing Jackson State in Birmingham. Can't wait to sit down with them, have interviews galore, man. Got the merge coming up next month, y'all. It's going to be August 19th. Shout out to all the Boom members, all of the Boom alums. Y'all know how big of an event the merge is. Lee E. Williams Athletic and Assembly Center, August 19th. The merge. Shout out to Coach O, man. They put that back out there today. Coach O over in San Francisco, over there with the non-Wooden Scouting Fellowship. Coach, our assistant head coach, Coach Otis Ridley out there. Would love to get out there and get a chance to see old Coach O, but it don't look like I'll get a chance to because I'll definitely be home tending to family business. Also, sorry about that. Messed that up. Anyway, on Thursday, they're going to be revealing July the 27th. Don't forget, they're going to be revealing the new truck. So you seen that truck, didn't you, bro?
Mm-hmm.
The people under the tent. Like what we see, man. We definitely like what we see. They're going to be revealing the new truck. It's going to be from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Trustmark Park, July the 27th. Don't miss out, man. If you got a ticket, feel free to get in. You get to see all 4 fully wrapped vehicles, tractor trailers, visit with the cheerleaders, Mascot University. I'm planning on being there. So, Rochelle, I actually text you the link. I text it to you, but I'll drop it. I'll drop it for you, sis. All right, there you go, sis. All right, let's see. What's the next one? Managers and practice players needed. We touched on this. Make sure you reach out to Coach Jonathan Williams, the women's basketball assistant coach. Coach Tamika Reed, is looking for some practice players and some managers. Not only is Tamika Reed looking for some, we're looking for student athletic trainers wanted. Jack State football is looking for student athletic trainers for the upcoming football season. For all inquiries, send all emails to footballoperations@jsums.edu. I had to look for a second. I thought you got any clothes on, Michelle? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell? I said, turn your screen off.
Oh my God.
Hey, real quick. Hey, this is from Miami. This is from the Miami Times online, though. Weighing who's going to be the next. We're going to talk about this in depth in a second. It said information on JSU 2024 opponent will be released publicly once the 2023 OBC concludes. So at the end of the game, we're going to find out who's replacing us. Boy, I hope it's North Carolina A&T.
I'm just going to go and kind of give y'all a little heads up. Better go ahead and get your ticket as soon as they announce who we're playing.
Who we playing, Zoe? You know who we playing, dog?
Yeah.
I hope we get our wish, man. Bring old A&T down to Miami. Let's call it the real Blue Blossom Classic, man. Don't forget your T-shirts. T-shirts go off sale, man, on August 1st. So we got about another good week. Not this Monday, but the following Monday. Be sure to buy your shirts. And then last but not least, we got don't forget baseball camp, August 5th through the 6th coming up. They've been pushing this pretty hard. So if you got high school freshmen through JUCO sophomores, we got an elite showcase August the 5th through August the 6th. All right, we're back. Miss Rochelle, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight?
What's going on?
You got new tattoos?
These are the ones I've always had.
Yeah, okay. I ain't go all oiled up and stuff. Go ahead.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I was
What was this?
I had to shake off because I was really listening to what you and Ken was talking about. And I think me and Ken briefly talked about it. Is that I told you, I don't know if I shared it with you, but I showed it to Ken, is that God needs to know, can he trust y'all with greatness? And the way you handle craziness right now, because God can't take it any further if you guys can't handle we right now just on the foundation. We ain't even
we barely laid cement right now.
And then we already got stuff coming on us, and we still we just delayed straight foundation. The concrete ain't even dried yet, and we already got problems. But what I love about it is you guys showing that you can handle it. I think it's interesting that, and I kept texting this in the chat, is just insecurities. And unfortunately, insecurity shows a whole lot within people that y'all two just came on and did something different. But with the difference, this is the part that they still don't get. And I would say this over and over again. The reason this KC-1400 Friends is going to take off is because you have our heart. And once you have a person's heart, their money follows them. So many people, and I've said this to church people, you try to get the money first and their heart second. But when you get their heart first, their money will follow. So I'm excited because they ain't seen nothing yet. So they stressing now. They stressing over 50,000. Okay.
Well, this is the thing though, like about that, which is cool. It's okay. It just, I understand, even if I'm playing oppositional's advocate, right? I understand the notion of wanting to set the record straight. Like, hey, let's not. But the only way the video was very positive. It was very positive. Like, man, this was some really good stuff. And if the only thing you took from what that young brother was trying to convey and give kudos to was, it seems like that person was pricked by the notion that everything that you see happening came from us. We haven't even said that.
He sure didn't.
I don't understand. Like, all you have to do is, I refuse to believe that someone could be that in tune to what's being said on YouTube and not know what we're saying too. Because we did go live yesterday after that video and said, I know he said some things, but hey, listen, this is what we are and this is what we got going on. And Yada yada yada. I see Jason done jumped on. What's up, bro? What's on your mind?
What up, man?
Hey, whenever you see that dude with all that hair on his head, tell him I'm working. I'm walking.
Oh man, we got you. I ain't went through all the clips yet, bro. We gonna get to you. I know you're working. I need a dog. Let me tell you what we need. We a month out
Tell
from
me
the.
what you need. Tell me what you need,
We
King.
got to have that. We got to have an anthem. We need a Tiger Talk with the
You need
1400
a
live anthem, dog. We need that. We need it. You know what I'm saying? With some, we need an
what you
intro.
need. What you need. You gotta tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need. Well, you want to be hyped. You want to be.
Hey,
You want
it's
to be on
gotta
the
be hype.
beach.
Hey, it's
You.
gotta be hype.
When you where you want to go with it? You want to be
Hey,
Jewed up or you want to be
we gotta keep it
Memphis
personal.
up?
We gotta keep it personal. But you know what? That's another conversation for a different time though. So I got all the links. I ain't checked out all the samples that you sent, but I'm gonna get through it. I was listening to the first one from earlier, and then I got distracted with my phone, man. But nah, I'm gonna come back
I'm
to you.
sorry. I know I came in here and interrupted everything, but I'm in the lab right now, and I just wanted to
You good?
get some personal things that y'all wanted because I'm working. He gave me a number. I'm gonna double it, but tell Austin to hit me up because I'm working right now.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, bro.
All right, y'all be.
Well, listen, I came with my wine on purpose to celebrate because I am ecstatic. I didn't know. I'm just you know what I'm thinking about Zoe though, because I asked Ken. He said this is for all the athletes. Cause I just can't imagine them when they come back and seeing that. I mean, this is about the kids, and that is just gonna be.
Michelle, these folks ain't even seen what they about to see yet. They
I
give
just
us that.
I mean,
Hey, we ain't. This is the thing. We ain't said nothing yet. Just hold your horses. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to
oh, and can I just talk about the Givelify app, if you
Go
don't
ahead.
mind?
Go ahead.
So the reason I love the Givelify app is that at the end of the year, like at January 1st, for those who use Givelify for churches, it's for churches and for nonprofits. So at the end of the year, all the money that you give us, you're going to get your letter thanking you for your donations. And yeah, so you got to get it. We don't have to do the necessary work. So it's so much easier to do it through Givelify. You can do it on a monthly basis. And like once we have initiatives, we can have different categories for you to give, and it'll be
hey,
for the category that you do.
hold tight, hold tight. What the hell going on with FAMU? Steve, since you in here, you gonna have to speak for that, bro. Ain't no official practice, so ain't really nothing suspended. Oh, okay. So Willie Simmons done put out. I guess it was a rapper or something. Yeah, JSU by 40. But keep going.
Oh, and we're not even, we can't even, can I share with them what we can do on Facebook? There's so much we can do with this 501c3 on Facebook, oh my God, you can like it for your birthday. Once we get everything set up for your birthday,
Zoe done sent it to me already.
for your birthday, if you want to say you want to do something, who would you like to donate to? You can actually, once we get on Facebook, you can say KC-1400, and all y'all can say, I would like to raise $100 for the KC-1400, and Facebook will immediately give you a letter. And yeah, so it's so much we can do with this, and we can just give back. So we are totally excited about what we can do with it, and y'all are contributing to us because y'all are friends. So it's about us helping and giving to each other. So I'm excited about that. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, no, we good, man. I had to address a few things that came through, but no, ain't nothing to it, man. We I appreciate y'all keep it coming, man. If y'all want to, like I said, go to Friends of KC, and we ain't really pushing an initiative right now, but here's the thing: we want to make sure we get to a place where we don't necessarily have to have an initiative to get active with Givelify, and you can actually set a reoccurring, so you can do monthly donations or whatever makes sense for you, and we can definitely we can get it. We can get it. You know, we'll be more specific when it comes to that later, though. So I don't have we don't have an initiative tonight, but if you would like to donate, then by all means do what you do. But
well, Jamila said that the app was very smooth. It was very user friendly. So thank you so much for letting them know that. Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. He said, "In fact, you always say we're not." That's see, Aaron. This is the thing, bro. This is why I give disclaimers. This is why. So when things come up, I'm gonna ask you what your intent is, because people tell on themselves. You can't back a person in the corner when you're already preparing for that. You know what I'm saying? So anybody knows you can't come and lift me up. You're not gonna be able to pump me up and make me out to be some great this or that, because I'm gonna push back against that. You know, because if you exalt me, then I'm gonna have to get, you know, the God gonna have to tear us down. So we ain't trying to be exalted like that. We just want to do the work and let the school be exalted. We trying to lift up JSU. You see that right there? We trying to lift up JSU. We ain't trying to lift us up. So if you don't want us to do the work, then you do it.
That part.
That'll take care of everything, won't it? You can put us out of commission. All you got to do is do it. But if you ain't gonna do it, don't get in the way. Man, because that man had an omission. That man in Louisville, Kentucky, made one mistake. It got that man calling. You done inbox that man. We told you. We could have told you that. I said the foundation. I guess I ain't specified.
Well, I'll be home, Kimmy.
We had a man over there getting credit for everything. Joker ain't made now comment on that video. I'm just saying, man. Come on, bro.
Well, Ken, you'll be home for your grandmother's funeral. I'm leaving Monday night, going to Mississippi, and I'll be there till August 1st. Mm-hmm. So I'm hoping I can see some of y'all. I want to go to the coffee shop. To the coffee shop. And I don't know if I'm gonna go to Stamps though. Stamps kind of got me nervous, but maybe because the food y'all say is a lot. I ain't trying to eat that much.
I mean, well, you can do like season tickets. You can get half of it and get the other half somebody else.
I'm gonna try the turkey one. I can't do that. Sound like a lot of ground beef. That'll tear my stomach up. So.
Yeah, but no. We
LaDon, maybe I can hook up with you next week. See you at least. Okay.
Let's see. What you talking about, brother? It said, bro, y'all truly have built a better mousetrap.
I'm saying their feelings.
I don't know, man. It just I didn't get that. Oh my goodness. My comment was simply this. You actually like how you expect that man to know all this? I'm talking about an in-depth.
He wouldn't know anything.
I'm just saying, the man took a text message and I took a tweet.
And just said,
it was like, oh, this must be what that's.
I mean, well, actually, it's not even the point about whether Jeff know or not. The point of emphasis is that I want to make sure that since you don't know, I want to make sure you know this here. That's the whole point of the emphasis.
We are unbelievably proud of the work that.
And I've already said too much.
If y'all don't know that the university is doing big things, we just got a whole new track. And we ain't said nothing about nothing. No, the $5,000 that we gave the track didn't have nothing to do with the track team. It had nothing to do with the installation of the very expensive track that you've seen renovated out there.
Jesus.
And we got fussed at for stepping on prematurely. We thought it would dry. You understand what I'm saying? Trust me. They did a whole lot of work over there.
Where's the truck reveal going to be at, Ken? Is it going to be in Jackson?
The
truck reveal, where's it going to be?
It's going to be at Trustmark Park in Jackson, the Mississippi Braves, right off Lakeland Drive, by the Agnes.
But what day?
Thursday, July the 27th at 5
I'll
p.m.
be there. Maybe I can come.
We should go by.
Hey, but here's one thing we ain't even talked about yet. Now I'm gonna get into some football next. Y'all do know that camp kicks off on Wednesday, right? The first day officially, the first day of camp is Wednesday, July the 26th. And yours truly, I'll be there. And Thursday, and Friday, and Saturday, I think. No, I ain't gonna be there Saturday. I gotta make sure my dad's straight. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to seeing my family. Trustmark Park in Pearl. I'm sorry. My mistake. You're right. Thank you, CK1. It's Pearl. My mistake, y'all. My mistake. I'm thinking what is it? I'm thinking that's Smith Wheels. My bad. Trustmark Park is in Pearl, right next to the Outlet Mall. I'm sorry, y'all.
Okay,
Make sure y'all get that right. I don't need nobody going over there, going to the wrong place. The Outlet Mall in Pearl. My mistake.
Sarah, I'm going to attempt to come. I think I can. That's the day our family reunion start, but it starts like that evening at 7 or 8. So, yeah, I will.
They left Jackson. Oh, yeah, they left Jackson just like I did. My bad. Been in Jackson since 2013, living there. I'm just saying. 10 years ago. I'm sorry. What time would the truck be at Trustmark Park? 5 p.m. Be there at 4:30.
So does it get wrapped every year?
Since for the past few years, not every year. We had the same truck for the past couple years, but with Coach Prime being gone and there being Coach TC taking over, we got a new design, new look, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool.
So let me ask you this though, Ken. Does they do this for all of the state colleges? Because I see it's for
the Big Four. The Big Four.
Oh, okay.
The Big Four, including Jackson State being the big one. Yeah, I said it. Jack State being one, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, and USM.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Okay. Thank you. And yes, I'm celebrating. I'm excited for us. I told you I was gonna have a glass of wine.
No, you good, man. We good, man. We good. It's okay. It's all good.
Okay. Yay.
The truck reveal is from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Earl, this should be the family. You can pray until you faint, but unless you get up and try to do something, God ain't gonna put. That's absolutely correct.
Faith without works is dead. No.
Yeah, we working, man. We working, man. It ain't like that. The comment then we really could have just ignored it, but I wanted to say something about it because I just wanted to make sure that I just put that out there and be a little disruptive.
Because we know you're watching.
Well, we welcome people to come on the live stream and join the chat. You're more than welcome to come into the conversation. But you don't really have nothing to really add because we already said it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, can I ask Sarah? I'm from St. Thomas, and yes, I'm from Sanders Bottoms. That's from my.
Well, listen to this right here. This is a great analogy. Appreciate that, brother C. Lee.
Break up.
Appreciate the newsletter too, man. The news that was awesome.
Wow.
It was time for the Beatles to break up when Paul McCartney said, "I wrote this word and John wrote that word." When you are beefing over who wrote what word in what sentence, it's a problem. That's why I tweeted what I tweeted. I said people out here going above and beyond to tell people that don't have a clue what's really going on, that the people that did what they didn't do everything. So we ain't defending a bunch of clout that we don't want to no way. We just want to do the work and see Jack State thrive. Don't forget that now. So when you run, tell that.
Listen, today
Valley did have a trailer last year. They did.
Okay. This is interesting.
Yeah.
Let me mute my mic for a second. No,
you good. So no, we that was a great analogy, Lane. But no, we stay in the course, man. I'm gonna say this again, and this is just I'm saying this to us as a family. We could do a whole lot more. That's why I say team is together, everyone achieves more. We can get a whole lot further And even when we started doing these initiatives, man, y'all got to keep in mind that we're getting ready. Next month is going to be the beginning of a new semester at Jackson State, right? So everything that we did last year, y'all remember we did something for the women's basketball team at the beginning of the season. Well, we're back up on that time again. So we really want everybody. I know we got past the day of giving. We took a break, but we want everybody to stay in the mindset of continuing to be ready to get active so we can do some things and we don't have to wait until we're called upon. We want to have some actual some cash flow to get active. And we out here talking with other potential sponsors and people that are, companies that could give nice chunks of change so we're not just pulling from the same group. If you got connections, if you got companies, if you have a company, if you got a little something and you're looking to offer a little bread, hey, why give it to Uncle Sam? Why not give it to a great cause and go from there? Go ahead, Rochelle. What you got?
Also, you can actually have your companies to donate. You can pick a 501c3. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, we are 501c3. So you can literally
come a long way.
You can literally have because I had a friend who worked with Chase, and she said, Rochelle, my company, whatever I raise, they're gonna get. And I got $1,500 from my nonprofit. So y'all, this is endless. If you work for Google, if you work for all these people, they will seriously pick this 501c3, and your companies will donate to us as well. This is just we legit. Come on, the mission. Come on, financial support. Come on, collaborative initiative to stabilize and enhance the vitality of all students. What you say, man? Come on.
You wrote it. I just reworded it slightly. I might have added all students. That might have been all, but we good to go. Don't get tripped. And then listen, also don't get tripped up on the KC. Please don't. Call that King's Company. Don't get tripped up on it. It ain't that serious. It really ain't. I can't do nothing without this brother up here in the top right corner. We move as a unit.
I'm just loving it. So yeah, it's everything that we can do with this nonprofit. Like everything. So yeah, all that.
Oh, and then speaking of, now I haven't seen Rob K lately. I do want to send a huge shout out to Rob J. I want to spend a special shout out to him and send a definitely virtual hug. He lost his brother this morning.
Oh man.
Yeah, he did. I was having a conversation with Vaughn today, and she mentioned it, and then I just so happened to get on the internet, and his oldest brother Vernon, they called him Rock, passed away this morning. He said his heart is broken. He said Rock taught him a lot growing up in Georgetown, from driving to sports to being a fan of the Kansas City Chiefs. He said, although he's no longer suffering, he's going to miss him greatly. So we want to definitely lift up Brother Rob J in our thoughts and prayers. Man, it just seems like we all going through something. Rob lost his brother. I lost my grandmother. We going to have to just put your hands around each other. The point is that don't waste an opportunity to be nice to somebody, man. Be kind. Be gentle, man. Be considerate, man, because everybody's dealing with something. So, hey, Sayers, what's going on, brother? Yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. Grandma lived. Man, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. Miss Hattie Mae Clark, man. Let me tell you something. That's a great woman right there, man. Grandma was bad. She's a bad mama jamma now. She's a bad mama jamma, man. So we're gonna celebrate her life, man. She lived a great life, She's the matriarch of the family, left a great legacy. My dad, what I'm saying, come from a great family. And I was, blessed to be a part of it and be around them. And every time we went to go spend the weekend at Pops, hey man, up until the time I moved with my dad, my junior year of high school, I was always at grandma's house. So it was she was a great woman though. So, we gonna celebrate her, man. But everybody going through something. So just be thoughtful for that, man. And that just it pays to be nice, man. It pays to be kind, pays to be, considerate. So that's what it is, man. Got to find a what we say all the time, Zoe. Be intentional about living, man.
Mm-hmm.
Be intentional about living. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
I don't care how hard you try to prepare for certain things. Some things you just can't. You can't. Zoe, he just tired.
So they be checking on you. They really be checking on us.
Yeah, he's struggling over there. He's been struggling for the last 15 minutes. I appreciate his grit. He grinding it out for us now. He gonna shut it down in about 2 more
You be
minutes.
like,
Yeah. If only y'all knew.
I saw it when you did it right here.
If only y'all knew.
Hey man, it be too hot out there. I got something coming for you, dog. I'm gonna get you. I told you I'm gonna get you an icy breeze, man. I'm getting you one of them machines, man. One of them little coolers that all you got to do is you go get you some bottles of water, and you put some ice on that thing, and look, that thing sit right in that truck and blow snowballs on you, man.
I told you what I need to get today. That's what I'm gonna get.
Hey, listen, he will wipe you out. Coach B said you need a pre-workout.
Hey, Coach. My schedule, that pre-workout ain't gonna do nothing.
Hey, Zoe, that pre-workout, you're gonna put that pre-workout in the headlock, dog.
Yeah, I tell you, I drink that pre-workout, I go straight to sleep right now.
But that heat don't help.
Man, that heat, man, let me tell you something. That heat is disrespectful right now. You hear me? Hey, cuz, how you doing? My cousin right there, man. Can't wait.
What's going on, cousin?
Hey, y'all, we are literally 35 days away from kickoff in Atlanta. So, hey, real quick, but who all in this chat, man, going to, we got 590 people watching. Everybody going to Atlanta, make sure y'all show up in Atlanta. It's a blue out, man. We got to paint the city blue, man. Everybody going to be in Atlanta. You know, we going to all be on the set, man, in the first live show with the crew of the season. Rochelle gonna be on it. He gonna have the matriarch of the show gonna be in the building with a butterflies all greased up. Gonna have all the men in there with that brute on.
The brute. Oh, you said brute.
Rocking that brute. Now you know that I gotta give a shout out to all my 50-something-year-old brothers because there's some swaggy dudes out there that's in their 50s now. We just playing now.
He said, bro.
Hey, some of them gonna have that Issey Miyagi on. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have that Issey in that Versace.
Yeah, KJ, I gotta find me. I got a black cat too, but this is blue. I'm gonna have to see that I found a blue one.
Hey, big brother Tim. Can't wait to
get you a new tattoo of a cocoon right here on your shoulders. By the time the game get here, you get you another butterfly.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
In Atlanta, brother Sam in Atlanta. Oh yeah, Southwest is what you say. Southwest having a sell on flight. Whoa! They got what kind of sale Southwest got right now?
$59.
To what?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I need to go buy up a few of them jokers.
KJ, I'm trying to be like you. I'm just throwing stuff out there. I be checking you out on Twitter, ma'am.
Yeah, let's get it. What this is right here? Let me see.
What's that? Red meat. What's that?
Wait a minute, $59 to Atlanta?
Yeah.
From Jackson?
Anywhere.
No, it ain't here for us.
Wait a minute, bro. Whoa. I'm finna go to Southwest.
I'm telling you, Zoe, that's what it's not for us.
Whoa, now. $59 to.
Because listen, we can do a switcheroo. Check and see if it's there. I can go out of LA, Oakland. I can go out of Oakland, FSO, San Francisco, or either SAC. All of them. God dog it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at that.
Hey, we might have to change your flight, Rochelle.
If we can get a $59, tell me what to listen.
You gotta tell me.
And I get a
brand. I know you like that first class stuff. You know what I'm saying? We ain't, I feel you. I know.
Listen, I can deal with Southwest, but I have decided that I'm only riding in first class. I just not doing it no more. When I go out the country, I'm riding first class, and I'm doing business class. First class. There's a difference between the two. Man,
I'm finna book me a flight right now. I got to see this. Boy, let play around. Let it be cheap.
See Please let me know if you see one for $59.
Atlanta, Georgia. What day we going to Atlanta, man? Get down. Let's see. Let me put this in there. Let me see what they talking about. One way?
I know it ain't for us.
Oh no, they busting my head. I ain't got a chance though.
Listen, at all.
Hold on. Let me look at Friday real quick. Let me see.
It ain't happening. Maybe try Thursday, but if you try
Friday, even more.
yeah, of course it is.
Wait a minute. What did I spend? Oh, you know what? Hold on.
So listen, what's talking? So y'all check this out. Did y'all know it's 3 levels of first class? So I got messed up.
Oh
So
no,
they made a mistake and put me in first class.
Wait a minute. What airline you talking about?
Listen, no, I was check this out. I was on American and I was going to the Dominican, and I decided I was gonna do a first class ticket. So when I came into it, though, listen, you have to pretend like you don't know what you're doing. So you ain't gotta let people know that you ain't never been where you trying to go, but I had to play it. So when you got onto the plane, they told me to go to my left and not to my right. I'm like, why am I going to my left? So when I went to my left, I'm in the pod section. So I'm in the pod section.
You was on the 777 though.
I was on the first class, so it was a black man there. We were the only two in there, but I know.
Hey, you know what? Hey, Jeff, me too, bro. Actually, you know what? I'm actually flying from Ontario. I went ahead and bit the bullet.
Okay. How far is Ontario from you?
From my house?
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Oh, okay. Because well, I'm leaving out of San Francisco.
Hook you over what flight? I ain't booking no flight, bro. If you can't get 59, dog, you don't want to work. It's in your favor right now. I ain't got it right now.
Listen.
I ain't got it, baby.
So it's a lot of y'all gonna be there. It's gonna be exciting.
I need to see this, man. Wait a minute. I gotta see. I just need to see it. I need to see Jackson say.
I've never seen nothing for $59 with the
I need to see it, Rochelle. I'm gonna look at it right now.
Even for me, from going from San Francisco to LA, it's not $59 for me.
It ain't $59 from Jackson. Where y'all flying from? I'm talking about some Atlanta is $59. Not for the game. No, it ain't. It's 116.
That's good though. So go on to bed, so. They show hard. Go on to sleep.
I don't know what y'all talk about. It ain't no damn $59, man. Not to get to know Atlanta when we going.
They had a sale yesterday though, for real. They were advertising it.
Well, they got to say that when they say that, dog. It ain't the sale gone.
Yeah. But every time I did the sale, it was never $59 from us.
Yeah, it ain't no more. That sale gone, y'all. It is. I think it's over with. It's over with.
Yeah, he said San Francisco to Reno, which you never go. That's a 3-hour haul. That's like I can drive to Reno. Okay. All right.
All good. Anyway, back to what we talking about. Ooh, Zoe. He said Decatur. Yeah, man. Said Ontario is only 15 miles away, and y'all in Cap. No, Ontario, California. No,
Ontario, California, not Canada.
Hold on. He said, Ken, you can catch Ontario to Atlanta on Frontier direct. Who flying Frontier, man? Man, I worked too hard to do that, right?
But it's the way.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I ain't trying to sound bougie, bro. Joe already told me I ain't bougie, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I ain't flying no Frontier, man. Y'all know how long that Ontario to Atlanta is, man. You think I'm gonna get on a Frontier plane? I'm sorry, man. I got to get on that Delta, man. I'm going Delta Comfort. Ain't no way I'm gonna do it. Ain't no way.
Okay.
No, sir. That's like Spirit Plus. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling you. It's like
y'all got jokes.
That's what I'm saying, man. Frontier, man. I can't do it. I ain't gonna mess with it. Not on no long flight, bro. I can't do that, man. No, I tell you one thing you'll never see me on is if I'm on a Spirit, I'm going to the other side. It won't be on a plane though. Can't do it.
I'm just
Hey
excited.
man, I gotta make y'all laugh though. Y'all do know that Zoe, where we was at, bro? Oh, Zoe tried it out.
What, man?
Boy, you tried this. When you tried that spirit flight.
Oh man, look.
Is Spirit really that bad?
Boy, that boy got on Soul Plane. You know what I'm saying? When I say it was bad, man, ain't no way. Joe said, bro, I ain't never doing this again. Because, Joe ain't fly Delta, man. You know what I'm saying? So he tried it out. I was like, dog, wait a minute, dog. Ain't no way, man.
No, see what it was. It was so late in the game for me to try to go to Miami last year. And I ended up flying because, the flight was short. And so I ended up getting, the flight is short from Atlanta to Miami. And so, man, even in the airport, sitting down waiting to just get on the plane, I realized then I made a bad mistake.
Hey, why, bro? Tell me why.
Dude. For starters, man, it was a woman sitting beside me. You know what I'm saying? Just the appearance. I ain't finna guard it, man. Just the appearance. I knew I made a mistake. And then she argued with some dude, wanted to try to argue with the lady at the counter about what you is and what you ain't gonna do. And I'm just like,
I'm too old for
all
this.
they had to do was paint the plane purple instead of gold. It was bad. Then I'm gonna tell you, I'm bougie because I get on the plane. They ain't got no place for you to plug your charge your phone. Ain't no TV in back of the headrest. It's a straight Airbus, and the seats are like so tight. And it's just like, hey man, it's like, hey.
Why are you laughing? Southwest ain't got no charges.
But how tall are you, though, Zoe?
6'4".
Oh yeah, that wasn't a good flight for you.
Man, it was the worst. It was my worst experience ever. I'm telling you. Yeah, man, they seats don't recline. They don't come through bringing no snacks. I'm bougie. With Delta, I'm used to get my my biscotti cookies, man. I'm talking about my Biscoff cookies. You know what I'm saying?
Good cookies.
Hey, Isaac, expect second week of August.
Second week of August.
Oh, we were there.
Yeah.
Second week in August.
Yeah, they starting to. They're gonna put the floors in starting on Monday.
I don't know, but I'm juiced and I don't even use the gym. They're gonna make you want to use them.
Yeah, they're gonna put the floors in, man. I can't wait, man. The staff, I tell you what, the coaching staff is pumped up about it, and I love that they put their own touch on this, man. And trust me,
They be sweating. I saw me there sweating bullets. Them two coaches.
You got Coach here, man. Coach on the scene, dog. He said, "Surprise, man." Coach gonna tell you everything you want to know. Trust me when I tell you, man. When that
Coach Beef.
When that thing ready, now we gonna show it to the world.
Man, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing better than Delta. Nothing.
Delta hard to beat, man. Delta get that TV, them screens on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
I'm American too. American really got some really long seasons.
I'm an American flyer, but I can tell you right now, America ain't beating Delta though.
But right now, Delta. I always sound like Americans that I got a really nice.
Delta got better flights, but if you don't love DFW, boy, you gonna always get stuck. Oh, it'll definitely be before the season, Isaac. Without question, it'll definitely be before the season. Don't worry about that. What did he say? Stop acting like y'all don't like bringing your brown bag greets.
I'm done with that.
Man, I have. Speaking of flying, because y'all know I fly a lot, man. I have had. Listen, man. I keep getting stuck with a baby behind me, bro. Not like a baby, like a little baby. I mean, I'll just say from baby age to like really just like these little toddlers, man. And I keep getting. I had, I was on a plane just the other day. I had the little baby with his foot in the back of my seat, kept pushing my back in. I'm turning around looking at the mama like,
I know you know this.
Like, lady,
See, that's why I
I'm
don't.
about to lash out at your kid, man. We keep pressing in my back. And then finally, the last time they did it, they pressed in my back. So I took my hand and put in back of my back, and I like shoved their foot, like, get your damn foot out my back, man. It's just been a nonstop. I every time I sit in with the regulars. But no, it's all good though. But no, when football season's about to kick off, man, so I'm about to go into coach because I got to fly too much. I ain't got no money to be flying. So I got to work hard to get to that first class level. We ain't there yet. I might get lucky, Rochelle, and get an upgrade or something every now and again. But nah, I'm
But
being.
I have you.
Hey, Swanson, you right. I'm gonna be in general population when the season start. I'm gonna be with the regulars, Blue. I ain't going. Hey, I ain't got no money to be flying like that. I'm trying and I'm trying to fly standby.
Well, that's because you're doing a lot, but I'm not. I have come to the conclusion in my whole life.
Well, I mean, that's just for this year. Next year, I'm flying first class all around the board. I have set a goal for myself.
I am because when I go out the country, I'm making it my decision that I'm gonna be comfortable. So that means I need to just save and have my coins ready. So when I purchase my ticket, I'm good. So, but y'all, I can't wait. So next week I'm gonna see y'all at the truck reveal. So I got I couldn't take that hair. I felt I had a big old afro on my head. I had to get my hair cut. That mess was long. Even though y'all didn't think it was long, I had to get it cut. So I'm ready. I'm ready now.
I hear you.
That's right.
Now it's so you'll be in Jackson?
Uh-huh.
That's what's up, man.
Yep. I come in. I'll be there Tuesday morning at 9:00. So yeah, I'll be there. And then
Tuesday morning we'll be in Birmingham at the
at the thing. But y'all come back though. Y'all coming back.
Well, Wednesday we have the MEAC SWAC challenge or the SWAC MEAC challenge press conference. So looking to try to mosey on over there, get a little bit of that, and then get on back to Jackson, man. So just gonna more than likely hang around because first practice is gonna probably be that evening after you pay the bag and extra room for tall folk. You should just get first. I'm telling you, yeah, you might as well. If you ain't flying that often, in first class it is. But
Coach Beef, I hope to meet you.
Hey, so over there breathing hard, you're snoozing.
Yeah, I'm about to dip down. I'm about to pass out.
I thought you were gonna leave 15 minutes ago. I admire your spunk. You've been over there fighting. I can't fight like that. I lose every time, bro.
All the time.
I'm gonna I gotta say that before you go, bro, because I got a confession, y'all. Y'all remember that time when the live stream just kept going and y'all could just hear? I fell asleep. So Zoe had left, right? Hey, man, I had turned the camera off, bro, and I did this right here. This is where I messed up at. I did this right here, man. I said, I laid my head back, and bro, all I know is I woke up with like 17 missed calls, and the live stream was still going. I just turned it off. Everybody was like, I don't know what's going on, kid. And everybody called, man, you good? I was like, yeah, I'm good. Man, I was knocked out, boy.
Bless your heart.
But no, I know to get off now though. But it's Friday though, man. I'm happy to be back on, man. So I see you, bro.
Go Tigers, man. Holla at y'all.
That man said go Tigers, man.
Bye, Zoe.
All right, bro. I'll see you later, dog. Hey, that heat done whoops up, man. Hey, he out there in that truck, man.
That's a lot. That heat takes away your whole everything. We figured Ken. Okay.
Anywho.
So Miss Bonita, I hope I can catch you next week just for a little bit, if for nothing else, maybe for a drink or so. But if you're around,
we're gonna definitely link up because I'm gonna be off, and we'll definitely make sure, as my grandma say, or my usher say, oh yeah, I was knocked out, bro. I was out, man. I always kept that to myself. I figured it was a good time to go ahead and let everybody know. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
That's what happened, man. I messed around, and I think a few folks was on the channel talking, and I went off the camera and just something in my head said, "Let me just lay my head back for a second. I'll be all right."
Let me tell you something. Sleep don't play. Sleep is very
Oh man,
disrespectful.
it was about all I know. It was about 30 minutes later, 30 or 40 minutes later, the stream was just rolling, and all they could do was hit it. And I wasn't on mute, so they could hear me breathing.
Well, I got to be prepared for this heat. I ain't been home in a minute. I can deal with the heat. It's the humidity that's gonna kick my everlasting butt. But we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. Ken, please try to come by.
No, I definitely will. A matter of fact, that'll be probably the best thing to do, Brother Poe. I definitely will. I definitely will. I definitely will.
Okay, well, listen.
Says she gonna be there. We gotta link up, man. We gotta link up.
Okay,
so what we'll try to do though is not try, but we'll do a live show. We'll do a live show somewhere. We'll coordinate it since you're gonna be there. You're gonna be there to win.
I leave on August 2nd, I believe. I was purposely, and this is what's funny is that, and this is what you're talking about, Ken, is that I hadn't really came, like I used to come home every homecoming, and I used to go home every year. But I'm not gonna lie, when my mom died, the just kind of went away. So I didn't realize that on my dad's side, it's only 3 siblings left. I got 2 aunts and 1 uncle. So I'm really being so intentional about spending time with them. And but then I still have my days because our reunion don't start until that Thursday night meet and greet, but it starts like that Friday. But I can still have time to meet. So I'm being intentional to see my people. But Miss Thelma, I would love to see y'all. I know we'll go to the coffee shop. I'm going to make it my business to go to the reveal. And yeah, just to see people. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
Yeah, that ought to be good. We definitely gonna but we'll definitely get some content for you guys. It'll be a good week to get a lot of.
Can I tell you what I love, kid?
Go ahead.
How you stop saying try. I just love that. I love when you go.
I say it, I always hear you talking. I hear it in my head, so I'll be like, "Don't say try."
I'm so tickled. I said, look at him. He corrected his words. I'm just tickled. Every time you do that, I was like, I'm in his head. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. So yes, you've been.
Rochelle, definitely Nicola. Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But it's gonna be I think Tuesday's gonna be a really action-packed day. I know Monday we'll do a show and then we'll be ready. So y'all be sure to go and subscribe to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, and we'll go from there. Ronte, what's up, brother?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Hey, fam, how are you?
Hey, Miss No Gray, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. I hope to meet you next week if you're in town.
I live here.
Okay, well, I would definitely. I have your number, so I would definitely. I'll be home next week. Okay, so I have it December. We'll be home next week.
So you say, what's the production setup? We're gonna actually be at the team hotel, and we'll do a Friday night live, and then we'll do a Saturday morning live for Tiger Talk. So KC-1400 Media, we'll do our regular Friday night live like tonight on this platform, and then Saturday morning we'll do the Tiger Talk live kickoff show, and with B Corey C, myself, Zoe, and we'll try to have some stuff lined up for you guys. That's a night game, so we should be able to get in a great show somewhere at the hotel, and go from there. And then we'll do a post-game wrap-up show on the same Tiger Talk with the 1400 platform, and we'll go from there. So as far as the setup, it'll be, with Tiger Talk, we actually have a really cool setup. We're going to set up, you'll see it for Swag Media Day. We will do a live show. Not really sure just yet. We still got to do some planning over the weekend as far as how we want to do it. We definitely want to do individual interviews with JD Martin, Devontae Davis. I know Blue is going to be there. Doc probably, more likely going to be there. Timona. We're going to try to get in as much content as possible. Many interviews. We want to try to interview the commissioner. We got a lot, man. AD Robinson, Coach CC Taylor, Dwayne, Lewis, our SID. We got a lot that we're trying to grab for the platform. So we're going to be working, man. We're going to be working. So looking forward to that. I know Brother Toronto going to be out there capturing everything. So our setup is we have a 4 mic setup. Shout out to Blue for assisting with that. We've tested it out at Soleil, but we'll definitely we'll have it set up in that capacity. We'll look for a table, and then we'll have a table set up. We'll have a backdrop, 2 side drops, and then you guys will see the first rollout for Tiger Talk. Now, I don't have a setup like that. Let's see. Y'all need to have an informal meeting next week. You guys in town. Yeah, we'll be there. So I'll definitely be on site, sis. I'll definitely be there, and we gonna make some shake. Definitely gonna make some shake. Since I'll be home, might as well get to working. So we'll definitely try to go ahead and we'll see what we can come up with. We're gonna have something. Shell gonna be there. We'll be there. Toronto will be there. We'll have just about everybody there, and then we'll make it a good evening, man. Good evening.
Yay. Countdown. This is so okay.
What's been on your mind, brother? How you been, man?
Man, I've been real good. I got 5 days of workout in this week, man. I went hard at it.
Well, I thought your head looked skinny when you got on the screen, man.
I don't do that.
That's the first place that gets small is the head.
Yeah. The GA, man. Yeah, I usually come in on Saturday, man. I mean on Friday. I usually go to the steam room, whatever. But I was like, man, I need to come on, cut the grass. They talking about rain. Saying we gonna, next week is a full week with traveling and stuff, man. So I said, let me come on and get that done. Shout out to a lot of people at the gym, man. Yeah, people coming up to me saying stuff, man. They loving the show, Ken. They appreciate what's going on.
Appreciate everybody.
I mean, I was on the elliptical machine. Somebody just walked up and was like, just told me, like, hey, man, love what's going on, bro. Y'all keep that thing going. So, I appreciate it.
Love it, bro. Love it.
Yeah, man. So it's all good. So I got 5 days in, bro.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Earl, we're gonna be at the Atlanta Airport Hilton Friday night. So let me know, man. Holler at me. You're talking about in Atlanta, right? That'll be the Friday night. That'll be the 25th. So August 25th, we'll be set up Friday night. We're going to probably go live around 8 p.m. because we don't want to take up everybody's time. We're going to jump into space, and just do it based off of the time that we're in the time zone that we own, because we do understand people like to get their party on. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do a couple of hours and maybe an hour and a half on the site live and try to get as much in as we can. But when the season starts, man, it's going to be more about we'll have some talking points, and then from there we want to interact with everybody. So those that are there, if anybody got any questions, I do know that the questions are definitely going to pick up next week. We're just coming back. I wanted to get back in the flow of things, get my setup. I'm still testing out a lot of things. As you can see, the quality of the image. This is what
I'm seeing you over here.
This is what the show will look like. So just so everybody understand, when you see us do live interviews, you'll see this camera setup. So there'll be one full screen, and it'll be that way. So got good lighting. You know what I mean? Got everything rocking and rolling. Yes, Atlanta Airport Marriott. Atlanta Airport Marriott. I'm sorry.
Ken, can I ask you a question?
It's Airport Marriott, isn't it? Yes, it's Atlanta Airport Marriott. Yes, that's it. Atlanta Airport Marriott.
Ken, are you on your laptop?
I am. I do have my MacBook right here. Yes.
Okay, because I'm looking when you open it up. I said, well, come on, Claire. I see you.
Well, the camera is actually the platform camera that I'm using right now.
Oh, so which screen you can use a camera?
Yes. So this is my laptop. This is my laptop.
Okay.
This is the 4K camera.
Shut up! Come on, 4K camera. We
With
need
the
to have a conversation outside of this, because homie, that's like night and day.
Yeah, it's way different. So the MacBook camera is great, but it's a little different. I got the settings and everything set up to where it hits just about right. You know what I mean? And
I see you, sir.
red actually look like red. It don't look all fuzzy. Now the the actual camera on the screen is okay, but I haven't set this. This is the first time I set this up in a while. So if you go back to all the yes, the Atlanta Airport Marriott, that's correct. That's correct. So yeah, we're running a 4K connection that allows us to connect and pull in 4K. StreamYard only goes, it gives you 4K capability, but the actual platform itself comes through at 1080p. So you have to add additional stuff. And this comes from everybody, all the support that's come through the channel. We've been able to do what we do. We're going to use this camera for Tiger Talk. And
Can I just tell you, when I looked at what I'm doing, I looked at you, I'm all fuzzy and you all clear. I mean, it's just a big difference in the thing. So, okay, I see you, sir. Okay.
How many cameras? As of right now, we only running a single camera setup. But when we do set up for the actual show, we're going to use 2 cameras. We'll be using 2 cameras.
Hey man, your shot is perfect. I had you on the big screen before I got on.
Doc, this camera was about $3,000.
Okay.
Yeah, the camera itself was $3,000, and then you have the I got a $100 cam link that uses the software that it runs through. And what we're trying to do, we're going to run 2 cameras, brother, because what we're going to do is I'm actually going to create a dynamic actual layout. So even though this is the I'm sorry, let me go back to what I had. Even though this is the individual camera,
come on.
What we're looking at doing though is we're going to create a much wider regular lens, and then we'll have. I even messed around with. Let's see, where's my Tiger Talk stuff?
GA right to my looking like you on CNN. He said, come on, kid. Okay.
See, even when you go to Tiger Talk, like here's a background. I ain't even put this up yet. Like we got a lot of stuff that we're working with. So even if you go here, we may use this layout for Tiger Talk. We haven't figured it out yet. I designed this, but you guys will see. We'll see. It's just a matter of knowing the software, learning how to use it, and making it to where it works. So the objective is to give the cleanest, because when we go live, keeping in mind, we're going to have several people tuning in today. It won't be on this platform, so you got to go tune in to Tiger Talk. And the point is, we want to have a second camera angle, because what we want to do is, if we have an audience, we want to be able to switch camera angles while we're doing the show. So you can see if somebody wants to ask a question, we might even have someone, a microphone where people can come up and ask questions while we're on site and live. And then, we switch the camera to let everybody see what we got going on around us. You know what I mean? We switch to different camera angles and we go from there. So we have one camera facing us and the other camera facing the other side of that.
But you can do all
like
that.
what we did at Soleil.
Yeah, but we won't be mobile with it like that.
Okay.
Because Soleil was a little different because we use a cell phone, so you was able to, you can still do cell phone, but it won't be as crispy as that. Good
night, nephew. So Ken, what I'm saying is that is it something that you're using that you can flip from one angle to the other? So it's a software that you're using?
Oh yeah, like I can even add an extra camera now.
Is that all this on the live stream?
See?
You just showing your little butt.
I'm just saying you can use multiple cameras.
From using this
so as you can see now, this camera is my laptop camera.
And I can it's a
4K. Now you see the difference in the quality?
Yes.
So just like this, I could actually take this camera here, this one, and I could turn it around and show it. So I can actually use the laptop camera to face us, and we use that and still be, like this, or I could go here. So either way, if I switch it here and I do that, now I'm there. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of how you want to do it.
Well, I'll be darned. Okay, this is interesting. What is that, Mr. Ken? I've never used the screen before because I'm scared of it. So you can do all that under this platform.
Yeah, I control it all. So I control it all, and I think there'll be some function. I know Nook got control. Toronto will have control because we had to count the number of people that can just come straight in.
Got it.
And also, but when it comes to Tiger Talk, we only really need one person that will have it to where we'll have multiple. We can run multiple people in there. So I could have several people in the actual studio, but they don't have to have. So let's say Zoe bring his MacBook. We can actually have someone sitting off to the side controlling everything, and you don't even see them. So it's pretty cool. It's just like a studio. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to learn it and know what you're doing. That's how we were able to, boom. That's how I was able to, use the different functionality, how we were able to do this and create a slideshow. Like there's different ways to do it. You just have to know how to use and I was doing a lot of, studying. We was even looking at some different software when it comes to, what we want to speak on and go from there. You know what I mean?
I just need to learn because I have never used it, but I need to learn it. So don't be scared, Rochelle. Learn to use the platform. Okay.
But this is the type of stuff I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I even switched it up. I don't even know if people know the difference. Like I made a subtle little change to the setup. Look at the top of the screen now.
Yeah, I see it.
Like I took my face off the screen. The title is Live JSU Sports Chat. We wanted to make sure we hone in on that. Got the logo. My face don't need to be on the screen because, like I said, it ain't really about me. But that's what I did initially. I had forgot what I did and how to do it, so I had to relearn it again and then go and play around with it. And then too, I don't like to take the photos away because I like it's personable. You know what I mean? You want to keep it as personable as possible. There's a couple of different things you can use. You can use this one. This is one. You know what I mean? This is one we were using. Remember, we used this one.
Yeah. Well, I even like your intro. I saw your new intro with all the professionals of the football. But I was like, okay, I see you, Mr. Kid. I saw your beginning of the thing. I was like, okay, I actually like that. But I didn't realize we had that many. I mean, you went through every sport and you highlighted every sport. That was really cool.
Like it's different ways you can do it. Like I said, I'm learning this stuff as we go, and I don't mind people seeing it now because I don't really care. The reality of it is that you're gonna see what you're gonna see when the game time roll around. It's go time. We ain't got no time to be trying to figure this out. We gotta be ready to roll. You see what I'm saying? So the time is now to work on that now. So that was one of the things we were doing. So that's kind of how it was. What's up, Jesse? What's going on, brother?
What's up, gents? Hey, Ken, I have a question about the truck, man.
Go ahead.
So, the truck is used to haul. I mean, to transport what exactly? And is this like an employee that of JSU that drives the truck, or is this someone that comes in and does that?
Well, there's someone that actually does that actually drives the truck. They actually work for KLLM. Shout out to Boone.
Okay.
Boone and I had that conversation. And I think they basically drive that throughout the whole season. Like, I know that he works for KLLM, and he basically, that's what he do. He do all the driving for them.
Okay.
So, question: is it really full? They need that much stuff every time? I'm just
yeah.
I was asking.
Absolutely.
I don't know.
Like, think about it. Like, do you know how many? If you take 70 players on the road, that's 70 shoulder pads. That's 70 helmets. That's 140 shoes, cleats. Then you're talking about spares. Then you're talking about equipment. Then you're talking about balls. You're talking about a lot of stuff that you got to basically load up to take on the road. It's a lot of stuff that they use. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's a whole lot. So equipment, uniforms, all of the pads, all of the training stuff, everything has to go.
Okay, thank you. I'm just asking these questions because I was like, they got a real big rig behind them. That's crazy to me. So,
So I'd
okay.
love to see ambience wide shot from second level balcony overseeing the lobby. Bro, you asking for a little too much right now. But I'm trying to see if a four
Say
camera
support
robotic
your
studio
robotics.
is. Hey, what I can do is let me tell you what we can do. We can create multiple angles to where we can actually do some stuff with it, man. Yeah, there you go. Coolers, trainer gear, all things football.
Coolers. Oh,
Communication
okay.
system, the headsets. Keep it going. Y'all know it's a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
stuff that rolls in. Yeah, because think about it. The coaches got to have headsets. It's got everything that's going on, man. They got to make sure everything is in that truck and in that trailer. Yeah, they got to load all that stuff up, man.
Okay, I thank you. I always wondered what's inside of that, but I didn't think of it that way. So thank you so much,
Road
y'all.
trip. It's a road trip. Road trip. Road trip.
What's
It's a
going on, everybody?
What's up?
Doc.
What's going on,
Hey,
man?
how long we had the truck, Ken?
How long have we had it? Like we got this the first truck we got was when Dion first got there, I think.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I
I want to say 2020, late 2020.
So what was we doing prior to that? Can I ask?
Yeah. Putting it on the bus.
We were using 18 wheeler. I don't think it was
Right.
Don't think it was donated to the school. They were just
I don't
coming
think
in.
it was logoed like it was now. Like we just got that truck.
FAMU entire football team suspended. Okay. Is that what you were talking about, Ken?
Well, they suspended football operations. It ain't like I'm pretty sure he gonna unsuspend them by the time it is we get ready to practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they tell him to suspend them for the first week.
Can I ask you what did they do?
Well, they had something to the effect that they had some rapper came in, I guess, in the facility and did like a video or something. But I don't know. It's on Willie Simmons' Twitter page. He put it out there.
U-Hauls and rentals. Okay. It was a box truck. Okay.
Yeah, it was a box truck. That's right. We did have a box truck. That's true. And I think we might have did have a logo on the box truck. That's true. We did have a box truck. That's right.
Man, I'm so geek. I'm so wired up for next Tuesday. I never thought I was gonna be able to get some sort of media credential. And I just feel so dang proud of myself for what I've been doing.
Well, I mean, it's you do the work, man.
I was just gonna say, do the work.
Yeah, you do the work.
I work.
No doubt, man. Yeah, I mean, just keep doing the work, man, and it all comes to you. You know what I'm saying?
And also, Mr. Doc Holloway, you got to quit being surprised. This is what you do. You got to own it.
Yes, ma'am.
You can't try to do this thing. You got to do this thing. Ask Kid Glock.
Okay, so try is going to be out of my vocabulary, like she just told you.
I'm serious.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing, bro, if I could give any advice, is do more, talk less. Just, you know what I'm saying? That like everybody know what you're doing, who you are, how you're doing it. Hone you in your craft. Take a little bit from this over here. Like, okay, I like the way they do that. Let me make my own little sauce. Let me see how they doing that, and make it about the whatever your lane. You have a lane, and I love it because we all have our own lane, and ain't nobody you stay in your own lane, so you ain't got no traffic. You know what I'm saying? No traffic.
Stepping on nobody's toes.
Yeah, it's like that. So you get to go. The best advice I would give you, bro, is when we go to Swag Media Day, just watch, be a sponge, observe, kind of make some mental notes, see how, because that's what I'm curious. I'm curious, Doc. This will be my first media day as well.
Right.
So I'm gonna be more of an observer, to some of the vets, some of the folks who've been doing this for quite some time, because I'm always overthinking stuff, trying to figure out how do we. And a lot of people don't understand, like, there's a reason Marcus and Toronto are very important to what we do, because I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to record anything. I don't want to touch the camera anymore. Like, I just want to see it and you know what I'm saying? And like,
That's what you do.
Like really kind of like, because I'm thinking about it from a what do people want to see standpoint, and we don't have the luxury of having like a, you know, we're not privy to having a famous coach like it was, where there was a lot of interest, and if you just had access, people gonna watch it because they're interested. You actually got to do the work now.
Right.
And I was talking to Austin about that today too. Like, you got to create your own story, and when you got so many people in the same lane doing quite a bit of stuff, like how do you set yourself apart? And you may not even, it doesn't even have to be the thing. Like, I'm on late because of the time that I'm on. So most of the time you guys are already out there. So a lot of the people that watch us watch you already. So when they see you, they hear you, they already know. They probably was there when you was chopping it up, when you was talking as well. So, you know, when you go in other spaces, when you come in here, just, hey, let it be a part of this room. You know what I'm saying? Because you done for the night. But then too, be a sponge. That's what I do. I used to go, and I still watch Kobe. Still watch, you know, I watch Blue. I watch Jeff, Coach. You know what I'm saying? DJ, whenever they're doing. I watch the guys that I've seen do it. Timona. And I just kind of take a little, you know what I'm saying? And you know, Blue is super detailed oriented. Timona is amazing with this technology. She's a technology guru. I'll be looking at that like, how the hell she do that? You know what I'm saying? She's good at it. You know what I'm saying? And then two, being around Corey, who's a journalist, like it's just. But I try not to. I don't want to be. I don't want you to see me when I'm doing the interview. Go ahead, Rochelle. What you got?
I think the biggest thing, and I'm going to share this with you, Doc, is that you just need to find you versus your space is for you. And don't try to duplicate anyone just for you. For instance, I'm a visual teacher. Yeah. I'm a storyteller. Yes. So even in my therapy, the very things that people told me I should not do is what I do, because I'm just going to be me naturally. Does that make sense? So you can watch and look at everybody, but in the end, just be comfortable with who you are. And it will make the Bible says your gift will make room for you. You don't have to duplicate anybody. Just be you, because you can just carve in your own niche. For instance, if like when I watch you, Ken is a storyteller. Like, it is naturally flowing from his mouth. And the reason your interviews are so easy, because you make people comfortable. That's just who you are.
Right.
And I don't think, Ken, you even realize, like, you just, like you say, well, I don't even trip on this. You just having communication. Like, basically, you just talking to these people, and it just happens to be a camera in front of them. That's what they can do what they do.
I ain't talking about Kobe's fireplace. We talked offline.
It's 1,000 degrees trouble. But what Ken does is that literally Ken is just having a whole conversation with somebody, and cameras just happen to be there. But the way you interview people is so comfortable. It's just like they're sitting there talking to their bestie.
Right. Well, that's what I've tried to do.
No, you're doing it. Quit trying.
No, I said have tried to do.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know it. I love your interview style.
You got to listen now. You got to pay attention to that. No, I'm messing with you. But no, on camera interviews are way different, Doc, than in person.
Right.
They are. And I'm telling you, like, observe first.
And study.
You know what I'm saying? Like, observe. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then two, if you pre-recording it,
you can go back and fix it up.
And look, hey, bro, we're gonna reshoot this. I ain't even feel good. You know what I'm saying? Toronto tell you how many times we like, hey, bro, we gotta shoot that over, dog.
Yeah, because you know, I did because I know you've been on First Letter, like his platform, and I've been on there too. And we did the pre-recorder. It's like he was like, man, I ain't like how it is. I was like, man, just go ahead. You can go ahead and edit it out. I ain't even tripping. So, you know, when we had that conversation, it was more natural. Like it was just like, at my partner, you know, I'm talking to my partner on the street. You know, we talking about sports. We talking about this, that. You know, we dabble into this and dabble into that. So it really, you know, it get, you know, once you do the interview, it really made me comfortable. Like, even when I did, you know, when I first interviewed you last summer, like interviewing you, it's like we didn't even have an interview. It was basically like we just had a conversation. Like I really wasn't asking a lot of questions, but we just sitting there having a conversation about Jackson State football, about the history and all this other stuff. Like that. It's stuff I didn't even know about.
No, absolutely,
you got a bad
man.
connection.
Yeah, your connection got a little shaky just then, but no, that I love what Brother C. Lee just said. Your reward can only be obtained by following your vision.
That's it.
Like most people don't get their reward because they're following someone else's vision. Like one thing about me, man, I'm moving in my own lane. You know what I'm saying? And just kind of not necessarily my own lane. I don't mean it to be individualistic. It's just like I have a different focus than just. I don't have a desire to be just a content creator. Like I'm trying to, I'm a disruptor, man.
You're a chaos man. We go chaos.
Like, no. I'm passionate about affecting change for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if this YouTube is a highway, it's an information highway. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate that, Brother Earl. Hey, man, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm open to anything. If you can help, you know what I'm saying? But you have to understand that I'm learning some stuff. And then two, I have to make sure that what we're doing fits within the scope of what we're talking about. So it's getting there. It's getting there. And part of it starts is with equipment. So when you go and you look, and I learned this, like I watch Kurt Nugent. He's I like Kurt Nugent. And for those that don't know, he's a live video coach. He's on YouTube. I like the way he talk, he articulate, and he's very good with showing you how to use Canva, use all these different softwares. But this is the thing: people will go to a video and you'll look at this stuff and you like, damn, that look good, man. That stuff is not shot with just a cell phone, man. That's not. You can give high quality video with cell phones and all that type of stuff if you know how to edit it up and do what you do. I'm not saying that doesn't work, but a lot of the stuff that you look at when you see folks in these studios, they using MacBooks. They got a nice camera. Not saying that it's a high dollar camera. You can get an $800,000-$900,000 camera or whatever. Then you got to have lights. Then you're talking about good audio. Doc know this. Doc know you've been in this thing. The more you get into this, the more you realize, damn, I need this, I need that. You know what I'm saying?
All the time.
So my point is that once you get it, you got it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got to learn it. And then two, you can't just throw Austin out there because Austin is busy.
You have to learn how to do it yourself.
Now, speaking of Austin, let me get it finished. We're going to change course real quick. Shout out to Austin, man. Austin got the YouTube channel. Jack State YouTube channel finally made it to be able to monetize, man. So I want to plant this seed. Y'all. I made some suggestions to Austin today. My suggestion to him was very simple. It was, hey, listen, make sure you have everything that you need. And hold on.
Okay. So
man,
what?
Man.
Huh?
No. You good. You go ahead.
Okay. So the other thing is that as y'all can see, we're not living microwave. It's called an investment. You have to do the work. And a lot of us want the end result. Like for instance, Ken and all this work he do, like this stuff look easy. It's probably hours that while we sleeping, he's still working, he's still grinding, he's still knowing. And so for a lot of people, they want the end result. They don't want to do the work.
You can't. This is what I'm saying. Like Austin's so busy. Like, and we had a conversation about a potential opportunity for some stuff today, but we just throwing some ideas around. I suggested, I was like, look, on the YouTube channel, Jack State, look, push out them memberships, man. I see you do a fan, you do an alum, and you do a super fanatic level. And it might be $3.99, $9.99, $24.99. Don't go past that. And my thing was, we're gonna push everybody and suggest that everybody go and support that, because I'm telling you, there's a big plan for what they're using the YouTube channel, the YouTube page for.
Monetizing, that's amazing.
And be able to take and do some big things with it, man. I'm telling you, like,
right.
They can do a lot of stuff with the support if we really do it. I don't even give a damn if I lose memberships. Not about that's the difference between why you ain't got to run out there and try to tell nobody. Make sure you don't give him no credit. Because I don't mind losing. I don't care. It's not about that. I'm saying I want to see JSU thrive, and that's just what it is.
Right.
So Ken, you do realize that I didn't know when I gave you that scripture, I didn't know anything that you had just said. So y'all can know. I spoke to Ken this week and I gave Ken this scripture, and it's on my wall, so that's why I'm looking up, because I have affirmations all on my walls. But this particular one says it's Luke 12:48, and this is the New Living Translation. It says, when someone has been given much, much will be required in return. And when someone has been entrusted with much, even more will be required. Now, I didn't know Ken was going through the little stuff that he was going through in referencing to that. But this is what I mean by that scripture, is that everything right now is that he's been given much and much is required in return. And so that's why he's so humble with it. And I keep trying to tell Ken that God can trust you with greatness. You said out loud that this is what you want to do full time. And I believe because God knows he can trust you with greatness, it's gonna happen. But you just gotta keep grinding, keep your head down.
Like I said, just put your head down, do the work. The rest take care of itself.
It does. Right. It really truly does.
My mom, like, you know, she is a big, you know, like my mom is my big fan. You know, of course, my fiance, she's my biggest fan too. And so my mom gets on the live. Well, she jumps in the chat and she'll come in and say hey to everybody, especially the people that's, you know, that jumps on, and basically like when we talk about sports or we talk about anything that has to do with the diaspora for HBCUs, like she'll come on and then she'll call me afterwards. She'll be like, son, your daddy will be so proud of you right now if he was still alive and see what you're doing right now.
Well, just keep grinding, Mr. Doc. Can I tell you, I'm trying to find a day, Ken, for me. I don't know a day to do my live. Like, I want to do a live so much for my, I've had women that have given me so many different ideas. I want to do a live show and kind of like give an email. Y'all can email me your questions anonymously, and then we can have a discussion. Or if you want to come up and ask me a question, all things therapy, I can do it, but I can't, my problem is that I haven't really found a day and a time to do this. And that's been that's why I haven't started. Because one thing I can tell you what'll kill everything is not being consistent.
Yep.
Y'all are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So I gotta get a day that this is gonna be the day that I can be committed to and coming. And I just gotta figure out the time that I can do this. But I gotta do a live. Too many people have been asking me to come on and do a live, but my issue is that I just don't want to start something I cannot finish. So I haven't even started it. But then there's also can be an excuse for me because there's a little fear factor going on at the same time. So I'm gonna own all of that. But it's easier to do a co-host show versus doing a live show by yourself.
It's not easy, man. You have the consistency that comes with it. That's why it was so necessary for us to take a break. Because if we didn't, we weren't going to get a chance to. But we'll have a conversation about it. I mean, I guess we got to figure out, like, you know, what you're aiming for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got to figure that out. And I'm nervous with live stream, but I say I got to just educate myself because too many people have asked me, well, when you going to do a live show? And there's so many. I already have questions on what I could do, but I'm just like, when can I do this? And I can commit, and I would not. I do have a YouTube channel. It's Miss No. Everything for me on all platforms is Miss No Gray. It's Miss No Gray on TikTok. It's Miss No Gray on Instagram. It's Miss No Gray everything. I have a Miss No Gray Facebook page. I haven't set it up yet, but mine is real easy. I am Miss No Gray from Twitter to everything. I have one platform name for everything. So yeah.
Did that Project Pat right there, man.
That Twitter.
Hey, but Auntie, like Timona had the same. She felt like she couldn't at one point in time. She couldn't do a live, and that's when we came to I got the idea, like when me and her do our shows on Saturday, like, hey, this will help you when you go live with me. This will help you kind of like settle in, and then once you feel like you can go and do one on your own, it shouldn't be no, it won't be no problem.
I
And
think I may do Sunday. That's what somebody just said. Sundays may be a better one for me, only because my thing is all thing therapy, and I am your root therapist, and it's about us being better for ourselves. So I was actually, it's funny that you wrote that. GA, thank you for that. Thank you, She Loves D. You ready? It was really for one of a Sunday. You done got the kids down, but it's really for one of mine is strictly of empowerment, but educating us why therapy is so important. It would be I think Sunday would be the better day for me. And I may do, like, if I do a 4 o'clock in specific time, that'll be 7 o'clock back east. Cause like, even for us, Ken, majority of your followers are back south or back east. So I was looking at maybe 4 or 5 that would do maybe an hour, 2 hour show to educate and to empower people to understand why they move the way they move. So I got to do it. I got topics. That's the bad part about it. I got enough topics to last a whole year, but I haven't moved yet. So y'all keep me in y'all prayers for that on everything. Please keep me, because I know it's something that's needed. It's so much that I've learned with my clients that I want to just share with y'all that's gonna blow y'all mind. So I'm gonna move forward. Thank you, She Love D. Thank you, GA, for that, and Kim. But I'm Miss No Gray across aisle. But Mental Health Mondays. I know, right? I'm gonna figure it out. I had one called Meaningful Mondays, and I was gonna do that. Is that I like that one better, but all things mental health. I just gotta figure out where I stand, because it'll be like a 90-minute show. So
yeah,
that's it.
and then I was about to ask you, Ken, because you said you got. I know you seen you showed it yesterday on your live. You got
Yep.
the GoPro, and I
Yep.
was trying to ask you how much was that going for right there? Because I'm looking on Amazon as we speak and trying to find something that way. Like,
I
say if I
spent
go,
I spent 500 total.
okay,
Well,
so that
the reason being is because I got the full bundle for like 450.
mm-hmm,
Then you got to get a SD card, obviously,
right.
and so about 489, something like that.
Right. It's all I'm thinking about, I'm trying to get that so that way I won't have to worry about using my phone when I actually go live if I want to be in the stadium, and try not to use a lot of my like the data and stuff like that, and see if make sure my phone don't overheat, because it does.
Hey, I'm gonna just be straight up with you, bro. I'm gonna use this. I got this this S23 Ultra. I just got this bad baby. However, that's gonna be solely for like when I don't have the guys, where I can just grab some content pretty quick. But
Got it.
I'm trying to get completely away from using my phone.
Yeah, and that was the same thing I'm
Yeah,
saying
not that
too.
the phone works. Don't get me wrong, the
Right.
phone does work. And two, like people understand, like I edit with my cell phone. Like I don't edit through no computer. It's just quicker. So everything that you see me put out on this channel has been through. Even when Tarante do videos, he sent it to me. I edit through my cell phone because it's just quicker.
Hold on. So you did that beginning with the football players and all that? You did that?
Which one?
When your show came on this morning, this evening, it showed football players that was in the NFL, basketball players that were.
No, the school did that. I just
Oh, I
basically.
was like, that was off the
Oh,
chain.
no. That's a whole different thing. By the way, they left out Walter Payton. Everybody always remind me about that. We know Walter Payton was left off the video. It was an oversight. Don't. Yeah, brother Earl. Hey, bring it on, man. We welcome all that good stuff, man. We do. We really do. But yeah, the GoPro, we got a certain idea for that, man.
I'm on air Mental Wealth Sundays. I like that. Listen, they helping me out, Ken. About my day, I said Sunday could be the day I do. He said Mental Wealth Sundays with Miss No Gray, because I don't want to do Mondays, because Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays is our time.
Yeah,
But
you got Sunday, you got Tuesday, you got Thursday, you got Saturday. I do.
I just got to figure it out, but I do want to do it. I'm just trying to get it.
Try to do it. And then two, the football season is gonna be a little different, y'all. I'm just telling y'all, it's about to ramp up. Trust me when I tell you. It is about to get kicked off. Like I plan on bringing you guys some good inside content coming in from camp, and we kick off camp next week. I plan on being there every day, so I can see what's really going on, and then we'll talk about it. So we'll get those shows kicked off again. Try to bring you some content every single day, and just do as much as we can. But once we start as of next week is on, bro. It ain't gonna be nonstop all the way through the Celebration Bowl.
So Ken, Earl said something, and I want to give you their props. Earl said, Ken, I work with the great John Saunders of ESPN, no boast, but you are a natural host. And it's very true. Like I'm just here. Can I just tell you, I'm your prep person on the side.
Yeah, it's about to be insane, Blue. No, I appreciate it. I saw that. I just
that's because I know you wasn't gonna do it, but you are very natural. When I watched your interviews and I was asking, you was like, bro, I just did that off of the fly. That means you have such a passion. Like I told you, you and Zoe.
I don't interview with a script. What I do is I visualize it. Austin will tell you, I just kind of get by myself and just kind of start. But who I owe a lot to?
Who?
Corey. The Corey C.
Okay.
Corey has done a great job of helping to groom me. I'm appreciative to still be, a part of Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. I'm excited for what's to come for that platform and watch us grow that thing to the next level. But the reality of it is that, I first did an interview. I think it was what's his name? Rayborn. Was it the kicker? Was it Bailey? Was that his name? Bailey Rayborn? The kicker that was from McNeese, transferred in.
I'm not sure.
I think that was who he was. I think when I did an interview with him, it wound up being pretty good. And people responded to it. And Corey always just make little tweaks here and there. It's one thing to interview someone and then you hear yourself back. You hear how many times you say, you can't do nothing about it.
You go back and watch your interviews?
Well, when we started out, we were audio. Tiger Talk, the 1400 Club was just all audio. There's no video. Like the first actual video for Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club on YouTube was the interview with Isaiah Bolden.
Okay.
And that was, we were doing videos on Spotify. We did Spotify video for a little while. And then we got Coach Tim Brewster on there. We did some stuff with Spotify video, and then video wouldn't upload. And Corey was like, the hell with it. He dropped that thing on YouTube, and then it was on and popping ever since.
Okay. All right.
But when you're doing audio interviews, you're doing audio content for those that, want to do any type of content. When you play that audio back and you hear yourself, don't sound the same. You think you flowing. And then when you push play, it's like TD, yeah, man, you just, and then you cringe like, oh my gosh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, Doc? Like it's hard to listen to it, man. And then you say, so when you start talking, you're trying to, then if you notice, when I did do the interviews with like at the beginning of the year, where we did the postseason interviews with Aubrey and Isaiah Bolden, and I kept saying, slow down, be more, you know what I'm saying? So when you speak that way, so if I come to you and Rochelle and I say, hey, Rochelle, and I bring my tone down and I'm calm, I'm literally telling you to bring your guard down. Then you just get comfortable. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Aubrey was a very hard person to interview. Man, Aubrey is intense as hell, man.
Okay, because it's intensity, like
my God. When he say this shit don't stop, he's serious. Like he just like, you gotta keep in mind, Aubrey is trying to. This is before he gets to the NFL. You seeing like, it's so good to see Aubrey Miller, see his light shining now. You see his personality coming out more now.
Yeah, he did.
Because you can tell that he had that burden of really wanting to get, because nobody can question his work ethic. You know what I'm saying? He partnered with
whatsoever.
with the Proform app. You partners with not partner, but you're the face of the defense for last year you win defensive player of the year. So you got all this stuff. You don't get the invite. I think Isaiah Land got the combine invite, I think.
Yes.
So he got the combine invite. Aubrey didn't. He's trying to get through this stuff, man. You know what I mean? So when you go sit down with him, and it was just different. And then what you seen happen in the middle of that interview, he brought his guard down and he just started rapping. And then you could tell I was like, oh, it's on now.
But you know what? That's a great interview, Ken.
Yeah.
I think what Blue said is true, is that even though I do my lives, I don't like to go back and look. But
do y'all know I never, ever, ever go back and listen to myself. When this live is over, I don't listen.
You just go to the next one.
Doc, I never go back unless it's something I need to clip out.
I'll go back to see like in certain aspects of my life. Well, okay, I shouldn't say it.
Oh my goodness!
Maybe I need to do that. It's like the tick. Yeah.
The last sentence that Blue just said is so true,
and that's why I go back, Blue.
Oh my gosh, man! It is so true. You don't realize how often you say the same thing.
Yes, Lord.
So y'all watched the documentary, right? I hated the intro. This your main man. It just came out naturally. I didn't have a script. So I just went with what I knew. And when I heard it in the documentary, I was like, I kind of cringed because I had to hear myself. I'm watching the documentary, I have to see myself and I hear myself, and I'm just like, and I'm
if you introduce yourself any different, I wouldn't know what to do with it, man. If you notice sometimes what's up in this?
It's basically
like
freestyling you, man.
I said my greatest public speaking class was my pastor asked me to pray for. Oh man. So listen. So listen. Oh, TJ, I'm so glad you said this. So listen, my brother calls me today. Bro's like, so my nephew gets married about a month ago. We're all in there, and so my nephew is the son of my brother who passed away when I was at Jackson State. So he's getting married, right? And it's like, we're gonna go up there and we're gonna speak. This is the speaking part. And I always get kind of offered up to speak. So me and my two older brothers, we're up there and I'm speaking, and I'm fighting emotions because I love my nephew like my son, and it's an emotional time. So I get a call today. So I just to TJ's point. My brother's like, bro, we're gonna be pallbearers. He's mentioning me, you, my two brothers, my cousins, and we all, be pallbearers for grandma's funeral. He was like, and they're gonna want us to, I guess, to speak. He was like, you can take it, you're gonna handle that part, right? I was like, it's all right. So this is the pressure, dog. In church, my grandma is like the greatest woman that ever lived on the face of the planet, man. And she's this wonderful, wonderful woman that lived this fantastic life, and whole family gonna be there. Everybody gonna be there. And I'm like, oh boy. My dad was a preacher. And,
your dad's a preacher?
Yeah, my dad's a preacher. Yeah, he's a Baptist minister. But he's not preaching anymore right now. He's not.
Go ahead on.
But anyway. So my point is that, boy, you want to talk about being thrust in a space where you got to make sure your T's are crossed and your I's are dotted. Yeah. So you really you tend to. So immediately when I get off the phone with him, Rashay, I started talking to myself like, what would I say? And everything I said was just atrocious. I was like, oh my goodness, I got to make sure I think of some stuff so I don't give them like a damn fool. But anyway.
We can't check this out.
See how she said Jeff's favorite word is absolutely. I know what mine is. I just can't think about it right now. You guys are probably.
You know what my pet peeve word is? If I hear this one more time, you know what I'm saying? And so one time I said, no, I don't. I hate when people keep talking, and that's just it's oh my
Michelle,
God.
you gotta let people be themselves. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but Ken, what I'm saying is
You know what I'm saying,
when
though?
people no, I don't. And so when I
Yeah.
say, when somebody say, you know what I'm saying, and then I say I don't, then they get an attitude because I don't know what you're saying. And I think we use that word, but sometimes people use it so much that say, you know, I was talking to this girl, you know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Jamila, I
don't know what
understand, but I understand. I do listen to myself sometimes, but not when we do a 3-hour live stream.
oh yeah, definitely that. No, for
I ain't
real.
going back to listen to 3 hours.
I listen to I do a devotional every morning. And I know I'm rough around the edges. So I like this morning, I actually went back and listen because it's only 15 minutes. So I do go back and listen. Now, I do actually say, Ken, okay, that's something I can fix. So I actually have to sit back and listen to myself because sometimes I don't want to. But I have my morning devotional, and it's like 15 minutes. I do it all the time.
Hey, Blue, you know how many times I said, talk to us about talk to us about, and I know it. I don't even want to say it because I know I'm gonna say it on Tuesday. So talk to us about, I don't know any other way to say it. Like when you're in the midst of doing an interview, boy, your vocabulary do this right here. It shrinks. You know what I'm saying?
The funny thing about it, some people make it look so easy. I guess just like anything else, it comes with doing it over time.
It comes with practice.
But it's also the work, though.
The thing that I have learned though is slow down.
Yeah.
And I use humor. Humor is always a good icebreaker. Anytime you get nervous, to try to help with that. You want to the speakers, the people you're speaking to also helps because you get one of them 1 or 2 word. Yeah, we just doing what we do, right? Yeah, we coach. We just putting that work in. Like whenever you say, dog, you gotta give me like pause, bro. You gotta give me more than that. And that's my joke. Like I would say that. Like, come on, dog. You got to expound, bro. You here for Swag Media Day, dog. You got everybody here looking. You gonna take 2 words?
But you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I remember listening to Jim Rohn interview a jockey one time.
Well, Earl, I'm my biggest critic, just like everyone else is. But keep going.
Yep. Listen, somebody just asked me for my Cash App, Ken.
Tell him, give it to him.
I did. She was like, "Sis, I need your Cash App because I do my." If y'all ain't following me on Facebook,
it would say 1-0 this week. Do you know the questions you had? Yes, I've started working on those. Zoe was working on some questions. Corey is man. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to tell y'all sleep on Corey is a mad scientist when it comes to this. Heck, he's phenomenal.
He's a student of the game.
He is a journalist, man. Like when we used to do them interviews, I'd be like, bro, you gotta give me some questions. He's like, all right, I seen something. And he spit that stuff out. And then what you started seeing was a lot of it became very repetitive. Some of the same stuff you wanted to know. You use a good format. And then you just want to give. Then I started thinking, like, what would people want to know? What are people interested in? What do they want to hear? You know what I'm saying? Like, there I go. Rochelle, I'm not gonna stop saying, you know what I'm saying. You just gotta deal with that. I'm not gonna be fighting.
I know. What I'm saying though, for people to do that, like I had a friend. Every other word was, you know what I'm saying, and I know it's just words that you say, but it was like, because you know what I'm saying.
I had a dude in the hood though. You know what he used to say? You feel me? You feel me?
Yes, I understand.
Big bro, you feel me? You feel me? Big bro? You feel me? I'm like, dog.
I'm talking about, but on an interview, Ken. That's why I had to go back and listen because I was like, because you know what I'm saying.
Hey, that's more of a C-town. You feel me? You feel me?
You're real tense too, boy.
Yeah, you feel me, big dog?
Hard intense. But I'm saying, as an interviewer, though, that's when you have to go back and look at what you say so you can do your craft because that's just dead word. But when somebody was talking, every other word was, you know what I'm saying? I was like, and so when he asked me, he said, you know what I'm saying? And I went, no. And then he got mad. I was like, well, you asked me a damn question and I don't know what you're saying. So don't ask me the question.
Maybe it's rhetorical.
It's
rhetorical.
Hey, when Corey, when we was rolling to the spring game, I rolled with Corey. I was talking to him, and I was talking to him about some interview. I say, man, one thing I know is about you, you don't let people elude your question. He started laughing. The way you mean. I said, you'll ask someone a question, and you'll just say, mm-hmm. And then you'll rephrase that question another way. He said, exactly. He said, you be listening.
Hey, Corey ain't gonna let you get away with it, dog.
Corey ain't gonna let you get away.
He wants something to get out.
Corey is an active listener.
No, he is, because
Yes,
Corey came and Corey said, Ken, you said I think it was like I kept saying and then so what Corey would do with the audio, he would actually edit it out, and he was like, dog, I can't edit all that out. It had got bad one time. He's like, I can't do that. And then you start listening to it, and when I heard it, I was like, damn, every other word was yep. And it gets, yeah. So there's some I'll give you, listen, I'm gonna be straight up when I tell you this, and I don't mean, I know we don't talk about this particular person, and some people don't like to mention him because they don't like him anymore because of what he did. But Brother Neely's a great orator. He is outstanding at that. You may not like what he did. You may not even support the platform no more. But when it comes to
credit what credit is due,
that is a brother that speaks extremely well and has a very expanded vocabulary.
Yes.
His tone is.
I'm moving on. TJ. We got to leave it alone. We're gonna leave it right there, dog.
Can I just share something with you, Ken? Is that if you can tell
most
good.
Wow.
Can I just say? Look, Ken, I'm gonna put up that usher finger, that finger that lead the church. Put up the finger that exit stage right.
That DJ, he that I got to give it to him because that was he's on. We did some stuff on Tiger Talk before. I think we did that, but no, I'm impressed. I've always have been, and there I go with that, and I just heard it. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Yeah.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? There you go.
But as an interviewer, though, that's where you do have to take a look at yourself, because if you want to perfect your craft, then you just realize it is just dead time. So I was laughing at that, but I definitely because to go back and even look at what I do on my devotional, I was like, and I actually take notes, kid, because for a long time I would not go back because I just didn't want to see what it looked like, right? And I was so hard on myself, but then I realized, okay, let's do it this way. But if you are a good stories tell people, Ken, that's what you do. You're a storyteller in your interviews. It's not like you're interviewing, you're telling a story because you know so much about these people. So like, it's that you make people feel at ease, because it's like all the guys you talk to, their stats. Like, you've done your homework. So that's why it's so easy for them.
You have to. So like, as of in the planning stage, we're going into Swag Media Day, and it's for you too, Doc. We're going in there. We know what we want to try to capture.
Right.
So the plan is to have individual interviews with the two players.
Right.
We want to do a group interview inclusive of the coach. We want to do an individual interview with the coach. We want to try to swing for the fence and get the commissioner to sit down with us. And then we want to try to grab some conversations with some of our media counterparts where it'll be more topic-based, more topic-driven. That's what I want to do. I have zero interest in talking to anybody else. I don't want to talk to anyone from any other school. I don't want to talk to any other players. That's me, because we specialize in JSU. I'm going to give you JSU until JSU come out your nose. Now, Blue and Doc and everyone else that covers the HBCU, their job is going to be a little bit more busier, extensive. The HBCU game days, they're going to try to grab a lot of stuff. I just personally am planning on doing that. And I'm looking at the aesthetics of what we look like. Swag Media Day is more of a test run for what we're going to look like to the world when we're covering Jackson State football games. So I'm looking at other stuff. I'm looking at how we look aesthetically in comparison to everyone else, because branding is everything to me. How do you look? You know what I'm saying? And like Brother Earl is talking about, having that look. I do have a look that I'm aiming for, Brother Earl. I just can't grab it yet. I see it, but I'm like my getting from here to there. I knew the first thing was equipment. And I know there's some people that are expert levels when it comes to some of that other stuff. However, they try to make it seem like you don't need all this equipment to get this outcome, but yet they're using equipment to display to you when they're telling you don't need it. So it's like bull jump.
Right.
Go get what you need, buy what you need the first time, and just master that, and then you grow accordingly. That's how these content creators and these camera guys, video guys, have multiple cameras. You know what I'm saying? That's how they start somewhere and they build accordingly. So yeah.
I'm just excited we can.
Yeah, that's hold on one second. TJ, that's absolutely the stage setup for home games. Hey, we see, this is the thing about a stage setup. The problem is we got to make sure we got a Wi-Fi connection.
Yep.
Because if we're just doing the stage and we're pre-recording and we're spitting it out later, then that's great. However, yeah, I want more for me too, Earl. I want a whole salary so I can do something separate, different than what I'm doing. But
speak those things that are not as though they were.
It's coming. Don't worry.
It's coming.
I mean, and one thing. Go ahead, finish up, Ken.
No, that was just it. No, I was saying, like, with the setup, it's just a matter of we use a network signal to do what we do. Like, we're streaming. So when you're streaming, you have to have a source to stream into, i.e. StreamYard. So you have to have an internet connection. Having a stage set up with no internet, you ain't streaming, and then you're gonna have choppy connection. So at home games, we're gonna use the media room. And we're going to set up in the media room where we're going to actually set up the Tiger Talk, and we're going to have it for the first part of the morning. So when we get in there, we're going to be rocking and rolling, and we're actually going to take advantage of that room while we're there, and then try to get our live shows in the pregame shows in there, the pregame kickoff shows. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, I was about to say, and one of the another key thing with the setup is lighting it in your microphones. Doc, you seem to have a pretty good microphone. I know Blue has a microphone. Blue be on that microphone like Michael McDonald, and so Blue be serious. I mean, Blue be serious.
But you know what? Speaking of the microphone, though, TD, my only concern is noise, though.
Yeah,
a lot of people in the room.
Microphones.
Mm-hmm.
So those microphones. No, so the microphones that we use, we should be okay when it comes to sound. Like, the problem is that when you're in a room, like, are you going to be able to really hear everyone in a room where everybody's talking? That's why we want to make sure that we got what we need. So in essence, when we do our interviews, they're not going to be live. So we're going to basically, when we do those interviews, we're going to use those DJI mics. Those DJI mics are pretty awesome to actually do a two-person interview. That's pretty good. Pretty good.
You know what? That explains why you see a lot of the movie production, they have the microphone or the person having the mic over the actors or the interviewer's head, as they speak. You can't see it in the camera, but you can, sometimes you see it behind the scene to get that.
Absolutely. I don't give a care what you're doing. If you ain't got good sound, like, for example, remember you recorded me and Zoe at the bar for the meet and greet.
Yes.
For the fundraiser.
Yes.
I couldn't hear shiggity.
Right.
All I heard was, man,
you can go eat or something.
Yeah, that's all I heard. Everything else was like, that's what it sounded like. And
Right.
that was like, whoa, we need to make sure we got good audio. Go ahead, Rochelle.
This is what I want to say is that, and I love, Ken, what you're saying is that your foundation got to be solid.
Hey man, y'all gotta stop, man. I'm
You
sorry.
ain't joking, man.
Right, not in the Tyler Perry movie. You can see the cameras over their head. Now you talking about Tubi.
Listen. So what I love about you, Ken, is that you want to do everything in excellence. And this is what I mean is that for so long, we have always been average. Like if you look at the definition of the word ordinary, and that's why I tell people, watch this. I'm gonna mess you up, Ken. Is because I don't want to do anything ordinary. So when I looked up the word ordinary and I looked up the definition, because especially when we're just ordinary people,
Yeah.
the definition of ordinary is this. See, I'm learning etymology, and the definition of the word is the definition of the word. And I would never be ordinary. The word ordinary means no special distinction features, normal.
Mm.
Did you hear what I just said?
Yeah.
That's
That's
the
a word.
definition of the word ordinary. I would not be ordinary. You know what I'm saying? So once I began to look at the definition, there is nothing about you, Ken, I'm going to speak over you, that's ordinary.
We're
It's
just
nothing wrong with you.
ordinary people.
Listen, I'm not ordinary. That's what I'm telling you. When I start listening to the words of a song, but when I start looking at the etymology of the word and what the definition is what the definition is. I didn't make this definition. Ordinary is no special or distinction features. You just normal.
No, it's seriously, it's what we want to do. See, this is the thing. How we look to the people matters. Why does that matter? Why is that important? You have to remember where we come from. We come from getting kicked in the teeth after our coach left. We come from everybody saying what's going on. There's no content. Now we have a great media content figure in place where we're building something to enhance that. Now you're going to see if everything that we discussed today takes shape, we're going to make that happen. Going to also get him some help. We talked about possibly a pilot program where we may have to do another initiative, 5-6K, to be able to get some things in place to make sure that he needs. I'm about solutions, right? I'm talking to brother ASVP about being able to become an expert and operate and do more with less. At Jack State, many people are wearing multiple hats. So when you come in and have this skill set that you have to understand that the people that are there are going to expect the same out of you. So if you need to do anything else, you're going to have to create that lane. You have to create that. So if you need to pull somebody in, you're going to have to make that shake.
Come on.
You got to make that happen. And it ain't going to come from over there. So that's how we got in the space of the 50,000. Because if we really want to be honest, and I'll say this, and I ain't going to speak too much about it, but Zoe did mention it on the live stream the other day. We'll explain it in this way. This university was going to do some big time stuff regardless. They was already in works. But when we say we put a little stank on it, added a little extra, you know what I'm saying, TD? You got a chocolate cake.
Some extra.
Hey man, we got some, you know what I'm saying? Like it's some icing on that thing.
Listen.
Man, you need to put a little bit more icing on that thing. That thing ain't just, it ain't hitting like it need to hit. You see what I'm saying? We added that extra little, okay. Yeah.
Bam. We did the bam.
You know what I'm saying? Yes. That's what the 50,000 was.
That's what we're talking about.
That's what the 50K was. The 50K wasn't the cake. The cake was being cooked. You had Chef Boyardee cooking in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Whooping up a good cake. Had icing. Had all the good stuff, but it was just we needed a little bit more.
Yeah, that's what we did.
Yeah.
Oh, just wait till you see it. Wait till you see it.
Yeah, man, we giving it and listen, it's gonna be wonderful, man. It's gonna be, and it ain't just that. It's the extras. It's the extra little auxiliary extras. It's the extras. Can the football? Let me ask you a question. Deion Sanders was here for 2 years, and did he not have an offensive line coach? Yes, he did. His name was Coach Markinson, right?
Right.
Did Coach Markinson coach the offensive line with an offensive line shoot?
No.
No, he did not. Can you coach an offensive line without an offensive line shoot? Absolutely, you can. But having it isn't a problem. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So having a shoot is like it's extra. It's whatnot. It's the little bit of extra stuff that separates.
Cherry on top.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's how we look at Blue. Blue said, not a good one. But as you can see, our offensive line was very suspect. It was what it was. The point I'm making is that's what we get. That's how we get active. That's what we do. Did the women basketball team really have to go to Universal Studios? No. But the coach wanted to take them. And guess what? We made it happen.
So listen.
That's the point for what we're talking about. So
people tell me all the time, Ken, I was like, I'm not extra, you just basic. I don't do basic. I don't live in the world.
And listen, that's not even a knock. Listen, the university did some amazing, wonderful stuff. And it will be, trust me when I tell you, the floor itself is a pretty penny. We're talking about a floor that's gonna last 25 years, and we're talking top of the line, high quality, and
I'm doing this all day now, Ken.
I'm just saying, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, extra. So that's what I'm talking about. You can do it. You can do it without. Everybody can do it without. But when you get a little something extra, be like, you know what, man, I've been struggling a long time, TD. I'm going to go and get this little extra. Let me go and get this little extra right now. I worked too hard for this now. You know what I'm saying?
Serious. I love that, though. We did the extra.
But I tell folks, man, like I'm just saying. So that's how we rock and roll. It's because you go to these other schools, these student athletes got the extra, and nobody complains about them having all the bells and whistles and extra.
That part.
But we come in there and put a little stank on you. You got, well, you need to let it be known.
Again, just to add a little bit to what you were saying.
Add a little bit of huh? You better put a little stank on it. Huh? Come on with it.
To what you were saying, man. For what we're doing, from what I'm saying is great, man, because what happened when you're in that space and you keep going to that same well, you know what I'm saying, eventually, you get burned out. You know what I'm saying? So I think the work that you putting in with assisting and all that, man, is marvelous. So, and it all worked together for the good, which goes back to what you were saying when you initially came on screen. With everything that's being done on this channel is done for the love, not for, you know what I'm saying, to stand in front of anybody. So,
right. Hey, man. Hey,
Coach,
we ain't stopping.
I love him. He's so funny to me.
Cause we ain't stopping. We just be now. I'm very strategic with what I give attention to, and it's calculated. In case y'all didn't know, y'all know that already. Y'all know if I spoke on it, I had already thought about it 11 times. Trust me when I tell you. So my thing is whatever. At the end of the day, we're trying to make things happen. But that's the point of what we got going on, man. That's what we're doing. So. I'm excited for what's to come, and we got about 10 minutes left, man. We're gonna shut this thing down at exactly 3 hours.
So, Kid, can I tell you something I've been discovering about us as people?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me tell y'all what I've been doing. I think one of the first things we'll do is talk about our attachment, but I've been learning something about somatic yoga. Someone told me about it, and what that is that a lot of stuff we handle is in our body, so we feel We have muscle aches for no reason. We have body aches for no reason. And it's because it's a book that called The Body Never Forgets. The body keeps the score. And so a lot of us are actually going through a lot of stress without even knowing it. So Ken, I'm about to start learning this thing. It's called somatic yoga. But watch this. They got something that's strictly only for Black people because our stress levels are so different than the Anglo-Saxon people. And I'm about to start learning that. So that's why I know I'm going to do Sundays. Sunday is going to be the day I do my live where we can come and ask questions, all things therapy. But I am so freaking juiced. I just got to get this platform right. I don't know nothing about this live stream, Ken. So can I tell you, you got to help me with this, with the little duck. I'm so intimidated by the little duck. I don't know what to do.
You don't have to be intimidated by it because
I am.
It's pretty simple. But we'll have a tutorial where we'll walk through it.
Okay, you will walk me through that. I'm intimidated by the duck. I can tell you that.
So what I'll do, we'll make that happen. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Because you don't need a whole lot. You just need to keep it simple. Couple of different little overlays, and once you learn how to operate it, it's just like riding a bike. Because I'm limited in what I'm doing. It's a lot that could be done. Ken got a question that's unrelated with the Jumbotron. Now, Javon, thank you for asking this question because I was just thinking about this the other day. I definitely wanted to get with Austin to make sure that we create something. I was literally just thinking about, I think this was yesterday I was thinking about this. We have to use the Jumbotron for in-game fan engagement videos where we need I told Zoe this yesterday. I said, brother, the Jumbotron cannot just be this big old advertising machine that just keep the score. We gotta get active with that thing, man. We have to get active with it. We have to use it. And trust me, if I got anything to do with it, we're gonna definitely push it as hard as we can. Trust me. Go ahead, TD.
Yeah, man, it's a lot has to be done with that, man. It plays sometime at the wrong time. I mean, inside the end zone, the band playing while it's playing music. I mean, it's a lot that has to go on with that Jumbotron, man.
The dance
cam. I don't think they realize it's the production. Like it's the production.
Need somebody up there controlling it. That's part that understand the game. Like we gotta enhance our game day experience.
Kayla said that it's a production. Like I think that's the one thing that her and stated is how at Mississippi State it was a freaking production show. And I think for us is that we just got to get outside of our comfort zone and think bigger. And it's coming. I do believe it's coming. I do.
I'll find out if that's what that's for. I think we got some promo stuff coming down the pipe for the season. So we'll definitely see if
you gotta keep promoting starting now. When to cheer, when not to cheer.
I think Kayla, remember when Kayla came up and she talked about how at Mississippi State it was.
I don't understand. We've always had a fan base, Rochelle, that just always get loud on offense. We be quiet as a church mouse on defense, though. All you hear is the damn purge sound. Everybody's just sitting there looking. When you get in the end zone, what do we want? TD. What's that? Toronto.
Hey man, I think the defense is so intense.
Hey, Blue, you don't need that. Where Avis at when I need Avis? Let me tell you something. I be damn near about to blow a head gasket, man. When I was sitting in the stands, and when all the boom, y'all gotta forgive me. Boy, oh boy, I get so frustrated when we playing, and I'm sitting there like, y'all do realize that the quarterback, he under the center right now.
Right.
He can't hear y'all because y'all blowing. Hell, even in the documentary, TC was trying to talk to the team. Here come the boom. Yeah. Just like I was like, yeah, that's Jackson State right there. That's Jackson State. That's what we do. We just be
and they can't stop until they finish whatever.
They got to get all the way through the song.
I just think that's why I love.
Hey, referee had a flag in his hand and everything. Marking the band, stop playing.
Earl, don't even get me started, man.
But I'm telling you, y'all, it is what Kayla said. It is a production, and we don't have a great marketing strategic. Just do it the right way. We just doing it.
This is hey, bro, brother Gray. This is a very true thing. I hate being in the stadium sometimes because it be so disjointed. We are at a football game, and Jackson State could have we got to make the vet so hostile, y'all,
for the team.
Right? I told Zoe this morning. I said, Zoe, our game day experience is bro. It's like a big ass party. That's how we.
That's the only part we got.
Hey, we over there. The DJ playing. What else you hear? You hear the purse. Everybody. I'm just saying, we be all over the place, man.
I be trying to figure out how many times I'm here before I let go.
And then,
listen,
oh my God,
it's a fellowship for some of us. I don't think I can think of it.
And look, look, you know how this is what I be doing. I be like this.
If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. For some of us, I'm telling y'all, that is the only time where I can forget everything I'm going through. Damn it, I'm going to rejoice at this game. And that game is about...
You know why we do that, though, Michelle? Because we used to suck.
Okay.
And while we was there, we might as well have a good time. We getting our butts whooped, but we going to have a good time. We drinking. We having a good old time. But now it's like, bro, we winning, dog. We back to dominate. Like, come on, y'all. We got to... Let's make the crowd...
You see, and what Bro George said is exactly what Kayla said. We remember how Kayla, when she came on and said how Mississippi State, they have a freaking, like, they meet on how to cheer.
There it is right there.
And we're not to cheer. That's one thing Kayla said at Mississippi, the school she went to, she said it's a freaking production. And they're yeah, for
we
sure.
Score. We be dun, 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 dun. Then we getting ready. Soon they kick that field goal, boom, the cannon go off, and then they get ready to play. Now I like that. That's cool. I'm good with that. That's fine.
But our production is wrong. It's really a production.
We gotta get on the same page, man.
Exactly.
We gotta get on the same page, and we don't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? We don't.
That is hilarious, though. Y'all was like, but that kid never makes sense, though. Hey, we gonna be here. We may be losing, but we gonna have a good time.
That's how it was, though. Now we, you know what I'm saying? Like it
you
just
have to change the perspective, but we do need. It's a marketing tactic, and unfortunately, we don't have a marketing team to really teach us how to market correctly because we just never done it. And that's why I love what Borgia said is that they have a whole production. They get the kids involved. That's why their kids are so organized and they know how to be there because they actually teach us. So this has been a good night tonight. It starts with the announcer agreed.
No.
Hey, last question for the morning, man. And we set,
this is a great point right here, bro. It took us 7 years of losing to transform a football coach to a club coach. Take a few years of winning in return. That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
For sure.
Hey, man. Man. It's like, come on, bro. Like, how many section battles we gotta have? I know. I'm in the boom. I'm about to get in trouble.
Yeah, man.
Right, brother GA. You feel me? You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Is the announcer a legend?
You passed that one quick, especially when the band member.
Hey, Ken, let me ask you this, man. Before the bad heads come for you, man.
You got 40 seconds and you got 10 seconds.
Right. Yeah, this is the last question. So Tiger Talk. Are y'all plans to be at every we set up at every event, every game? Or
we'll be live. We'll be live before every game. Now, as far as the setup, we're gonna definitely make it work, make it do what it do. Make sure you pack your lights.
Got it.
We're gonna need that. Definitely gonna need them lights, man.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be ready to roll, man. It's gonna be fun, man. We set it up.
Hey, I hit you up. I hit you up sometime tomorrow, man. I don't know what's good, or you text me or something when it's good. To confirm a couple things. I know we got the phone meeting the other day. You was checking on some stuff, man. Make sure everything is clear and
Oh
good.
no, I passed that. I also passed that information on.
Okay.
I got that, and Beef got that.
Right, yeah. But I was speaking on. Yeah, I call you. We'll talk tomorrow. Far as Tuesday, you know, you was.
Oh yeah. No, we rolling out 5 a.m., bro.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we need to be on the road no later than 5 a.m. Yeah, no later than 5 a.m. that morning.
Okay.
We want to try to get there around 8, get set up, sound checks. I'm gonna test everything out. Actually, I'm actually planning on doing a show Monday night with the actual setup of what it's gonna be like. So we'll do it like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yes, brother James, Dr. James, yes. We will be there. Absolutely.
Yes.
And Dr. James, I will be there too. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we'll have Miss Michelle in the house for the big reveal. We might go live we're gonna go live, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna do a little special live presentation on Thursday night. Oh yeah.
Y'all funny, but listen, y'all done tickled me to death. I don't know how y'all
Thank you, brother Earl.
Yeah, appreciate everybody, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. As long as you have. Came out the gates a little slow. I'm gonna spend the rest of the time this evening making sure I go through all of my my apps. My phone is tripping. I still got multiple people that I have responded text messages to, and they have not responded because
I didn't get your text message either. I didn't get the link.
Oh, that's what it was. Like you didn't like I don't know what's going on.
I never got the link from you, so that's why I asked you to give it to
Devontae,
me.
did you get the link?
No.
Like that's so crazy.
That's why I was watching you on my TV.
Yeah, I never got it. So that's why I was like, when you told me you was issuing with your phone, I was like, let me just ask him to drop the link down. So
can they get Kimberly comment?
I would love that.
Right.
It's not even that, bro. It's like my service. Like it's not that at all. It's something else.
He just got a new phone, y'all. So he got you got to log in all that mess and get that stuff back on. He just didn't realize how much apps he probably had on his darn phone. But
you know what?
I love y'all.
I'm switching to what is RCS chat? What does that mean?
RCS?
All right, see, watch this, Rochelle. I'm finna text you and TD. Tell me if you
never got your text. I was like, I didn't want to
tell me if you get it now.
And no. Let me send you a text again. Bless your heart. Your phone.
They coming through. But I'm not getting for some strange reason it's not
Javon said, keep doing you can. This is a great
platform. I got it. I got your message.
Okay. But I haven't gotten anything from you.
Yeah, because I think I text you Thursday night too.
Yep. We gonna get it together. You just gotta get it together. There you go, Dr. James. Ain't nobody no celebrity. I'm just like y'all. I just happen to be on this goofy. I'm just on this platform with y'all to love on y'all, but that's it. I'm just the yin to the yang. Ken and Zoe's the and TD is the people. I'm just here to talk about it. What you mean, Ken?
Huh?
Look what Dr. James just said.
Yeah, well, I think it's about that time, man.
You have officially reached the
He's
KC-1400 after dark. Valika! Valika in this thing. What's happening, sis?
Oh my God. Hey, Ken, I didn't know you was related to Trivette. Is it Trinette? She's a Delta, my sorority sister.
That is my first cousin. That
I
we
saw
have
that when
the
she
same,
said, "Please pray for the Clark family." My grandmother passed. I was like,
yeah,
"Oh
we have the
my
same grandmother. That's my
God,
first cousin.
yeah, that's
So
she
her
wrote
father and my father are brothers.
got it." Because when she said that, I said, "Okay, she's related to Ken more than I thought." I've been knowing her for a minute, because we Deltas, but I met her. But when she saw that, I said, "Okay, that's Ken's first cousin." Okay.
Brother GA Melly.
Well, listen, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm still glistening. I just want that y'all to know this glistening is coming from the inside out. This is not.
Ah,
I've been glistening all day.
the
That's what I
water
do.
glistening all over your body.
Yes, you do.
Hey, that's what he said, ain't it, TD?
I cannot.
Water. I said water glistening all over your body.
Shut up, blue blood, blue blood. Shut up. You shut up. But no, I'm serious though. My friend asked me, "What are you doing?" I was like drinking water, and this cocoa butter been on since 5 o'clock this morning. I'm just glistening like that. Hey, okay.
What he told me.
I done had 3 cups of wine too. Let me get off this line with y'all. I gotta do a little homework. But you guys have an amazing night, Mr. Ken, and get that phone fixed. Auntie gonna need security.
I don't know what
I'm telling y'all now, when I get back from my trip, I'm really gonna hit 4 weeks of hard work. Cause it's a whole situation coming to Atlanta. I ain't playing with y'all. 57 and killing it. So all y'all women out there, you can be 57 and killing it too. I'll be Lawrencewood and I'll be 58 in December. Rock with me. I tell people right now, I am a light activator. Touch me if you want to. I'm going to expose the light that you got inside of you. Okay, I'm done. Let me go because I
Man, you cutting up right now.
I'm serious though. I am serious. Ain't no cocoa butter. Listen.
Man,
I am your light activator. For the women in the space, touch me if you want to. You remember back in the day, one that Twin Powers activate? You touch me and I'm gonna touch you, and the light inside of you will be activated for sure. Okay.
I might got too many text messages in the damn thing. That might be the problem.
Yeah, that too, because they gotta transfer them all over. And trust me, you probably hadn't deleted how many text messages you had on your old phone?
Man, a lot of them.
Yep, that's the problem. Seriously, that's the problem right there. I delete messages. Y'all got messages from years ago.
Yeah, I'm finna delete all this shit.
Where they come from, Mr. Earl? What's significance?
Who Earl Toronto, which watched the movie All Quiet on the Western Front. Okay, well, y'all, I'm finna let y'all go. I'm finna go downstairs and get some water because I done drank 2 glasses of wine. And it's 10:20 our time. So if it's the Lord's will, I will see y'all next week. Are we on Monday, Ken?
We are on live and living color.
You know what? And I'll be leaving at night, so I probably don't be on Monday. So Lord's willing, I will see y'all on Wednesday because I will be in Mississippi.
So Ken, you will be here. So you going live from the stadium, or you're gonna, because the show is from 5 to 7 with the truck revealing.
And we're gonna go live from the reveal.
Okay. Yeah.
That's Thursday though, so nothing changes. We're still gonna do.
Oh yeah, that's Thursday. Okay.
Yeah, we're still gonna do what we do.
Okay. Well, Lord's willing, I will see some of y'all on Thursday, and I gotta go. I know when I get there Tuesday, maybe Wednesday morning, I want to go to the coffee shop and just sit and chill and support my Black businesses. So I love y'all with the what? With the love of the Lord. All right. I'm Toronto. I gotta definitely meet you for sure.
Yes, I will be here, and we'll definitely find Soleil's when we'll discuss all that. You'll be here when?
I get there Tuesday morning at 9 o'clock.
Tuesday morning, yes.
Okay, so I got some time. So we'll definitely hook up sometime so we can just see each other. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, y'all have a good time and be careful this weekend. Loris Wood and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.
All right. Good night, sis.
Good night, sis. Love y'all.
Good evening.
Bro, I don't know what is up with this thing, bro.
We'll do, bro, George.
Yeah, this is something else right here, dog. That's weird, bro.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
All right, bro.
All right, brother.
But I'll give you a call tomorrow, man. Have a few questions, some things you wanna
All right.
need to get tied up, and then we'll go from there, man. I'm excited, ready to go, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Everybody. Y'all have a good weekend, man. Appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all back on Monday. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. See you on Monday. Everybody have a good night, man. Have a good weekend. Peace out.